And we are live coming to you at 8:07 p.m. Jacksonville, Florida. That's the picture behind me. I'm Frank Gooden. Good to see everybody once again this evening. Glad you all can join us live here Saturday night. Could be doing a whole bunch of different things, but you're here with us to help us create the next episode of Life or Death. Um, before I get started, let me say a quick prayer. Heavenly Father, we humbly come before you. We honor you. We love you, Father God. Thank you for this time. We just want to thank you for this time, and we ask you to give us the strength to continue to give us to have us be excellent and present excellence in front of you, Father God. Give us the strength to finish this and to continue creating something that you will take wherever you will have, Father God. We love you so much. We thank you. We ask you to bless this. Christ Jesus' name, Yeshua. Amen. All right. All right. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's see. I want to scroll down and acknowledge everybody that is with us this evening. We falling into a routine now, huh? Right? This is episode 7. And we know now that at the beginning of every show, I like to kind of acknowledge everybody who is present with us in the chat. Let me see here. Type of 1. Hopefully you guys heard me the whole way because I didn't double check that. Type of 1 if you can hear me in the chat, and I can hear myself now. So we're looking pretty good. Let's throw some music up here. Okay, beautiful. I see some ones. All right, shout out to Dom Frank. Thank you for joining us. Happy to see you right here. Sophia, the chief mod in the house. I'm also getting text messages here as well. Chief mod in the house, always keeping things positive, even though it seems like maybe Sophia, you mentioned earlier, you got something that you've been overcoming too, but bless God. Like you said, God always has our back. And so we pray for you to push through whatever challenge you have. Going down the list here. Shout out to Before the Billions. Love you, man. You definitely come through and support. And actually was a part of the show as well. Appreciate that awesome performance. You came in and showed out with us. Vaughn Bryant, Vaughn the Great, member of the cast. Glad you're in here. Also showcasing the modding skills. Danique, you've been here, seems like from the beginning. Also, so always appreciate you coming through, spending time with us as well. Fudge Well, shout out to you. You always here too, Fudge Well, coming through to support. Getting my shout outs. All right, Raw Will, what's happening? Oh, why am I acting like you brand new, Raheem? So you also in the back, can't wait to come up here as well. Let's see. Chef in the house, about to tear it up along with Raheem. Let's see. Mika, so glad you're here. Also, appreciate you coming through. Peter Investor, appreciate you coming through. And we probably have a few people in here who have yet to type anything. But everybody, thank you for coming out and participating. As you all know, what we do is we're creating the next episode of Life or Death with you. And what we do, of course, we have our talented actors who I'm about to introduce, bring them up in just a moment. But before I do that, I like to kind of review the way that we go about it, how we do what we do. Let me throw this up here as well. Thank you to the sponsors who have been sponsoring the show up until this point. All kinds of sponsorship, all kinds of support, help as well. Let me turn that down a little bit. So we appreciate every bit of it. Let's see. So I'm gonna throw up the banner real quick. You know that what we do is, so throw up the parts of the show here. Have our active rehearsal, and then we actually perform the show once all of the actors are ready to go, ready to move forward with our illustrations. And then we have any discussion that you may have. And the coolest part is that you all get to participate in any way. Of course, if you see anything, and sometimes we've actually seriously needed people to come in from time to time. You never know. Tonight might be one of those times. We'll see. And not only that, but the suggestions that you all make are always really, really excellent suggestions as well. So we really have a good time creating it. We got a really good show tonight as we move forward. If you remember, we left off last week with an amazing set of performances across the board in episode 6, ending with some powerful preaching by Uncle Stu. But just really across the board, the episode was a really, really nice episode. Everybody showed out, and we got a chance to see, how deep things are getting for Caleb, our main character. And things are definitely getting deeper for Caleb. And what we find out tonight is, now Caleb is getting ready to, he kind of has no choice, right? He was put out by his mom righteously a couple episodes ago, and he had a choice, right? Either you come home and you humble yourself, or you decide to try it this quick way, the fast way. And so you guys can probably type in the chat what way you think he's gonna try. What way he's gonna try. Okay, and I got some people texting real quick. Hang on, real quick. Okay. Good. All right. So this is before the billions. He did have a choice. He absolutely had a choice. It's always interesting how we can have sometimes what we know would be really the right choice right in front of us, and we decide to do it our way. And now Caleb has done it his way, and he's gonna find out, right, what it's like out there. And so tonight we get a chance to see a little bit more of that, and we see him kind of doing his thing, and we also see you see how he's being embraced by another one of the characters as well. Me too, right, Vaughn? Just get up and go ahead and go, right? But we got to do things the hard way sometimes. That's how it is. Gonna bring this down. So now's a good time to go ahead. Right now, it's funny, we are missing one of our actors, but what I'm hoping is that he pops in here any minute now. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and bring up all of our actors. And yes. So good to see you all here. How's everybody doing?
What's up? How's it going?
Doing good. I've been editing all week on tonight's episode, and nice work here, as well as some interesting surprises.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, Bus?
What's up, brother?
Hey, chilling.
All right, and you know what? I'll start out with just because we have a new person in the cast up here that everybody hasn't got a chance to meet yet. Chase, if you don't mind going first, I'm gonna let you kind of introduce yourself and who you are and what you do. And if you have anything at all, what I like to do is let everybody kind of brag on anything that they're doing. So if you have anything that's going on that you want to brag about, Chase, let us know what's up.
All right, hello guys. My name is Chase. I am an actor and a videographer, so I'm on behind the camera and on camera. Lots of fun. I'm also a voice actor. As you can see, I have a home studio here that I have a lot of fun with that. And I'm about to graduate college and get out there and do all kinds of stuff. So it'll be fun.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And I happen to be the professor of one of Chase's classes now, and really he's been taking several of my classes throughout. He's in the digital video production concentration.
Yeah, Frank's been my professor for 3-4 years now. I've had classes with you for a long time, so.
Mm-hmm. Like it seems like you may have taken all my classes, right? I don't know if you've taken my lighting class yet, or maybe have you.
No, never got the chance. I always wanted to, though.
I'm rotating that one in next semester. When do you graduate?
After this semester.
Okay.
So sadly, I'll miss that.
That's well, it's all good. That's okay. I'm right here, so if you ever have any questions or anything, you can always reach out.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. I definitely have you help out whenever I can. So good stuff, Chase. So hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate. I'll just go to your right and Bus Chef Shapino. What's going on?
Yeah. What's going on? It's time for a little shave. So, I was off the camera, had to go to the barber today, but got hemmed up. I'm ready to rock, man. Yeah, you guys don't even understand. This guy's writing a hell of a script. I don't even want to talk about myself. You can catch me on Chef Shapino. The link will be in the chat. I have a lot of different things that I'm doing over there. Food, conversations, some laughs, good times as well. So check me out over there, but check me out over here.
Yeah, you about to do it. We had a really good time for the table read, and you were doing the table read. So my goodness, I'm looking forward to what you all do tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and rotate up, and we've got Raheem. Raheem, how you doing?
What's up, everybody? I'm Raheem Wilson Morgan. I play Caleb. I'm an actor, voice actor. Got a couple cool projects in the works. Had a long week of auditions this week. I booked a short film, so really happy about that. And I got a call back on a cool voiceover project. So like the voiceover work is coming in. So I'm happy about that. And this project is awesome as well. So let's do it. Let's do it.
It's always good to hear that you're getting voiceover work.
Yep, I am. So, and this is like great practice every week, So
diving in.
Time. And the story's developing, and we get to see what Caleb's into this week.
Absolutely.
And that's it. I don't have much to say. Let's get to it.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, anybody in the chat, guys, if you have any questions or comments or anything, I'm gonna go through here and kind of look through. I see we got the OG Patrice in the house. Killed it for the last 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, so we're glad to have Patrice in the house. Let's see, I'm just going down as well. And I'm trying to give us a little bit of time because so far we have one more actor who's just not here tonight. So I might be putting a call out here for somebody to come in and read. I might end up having to do it. I don't want to do it, but I might have to. Let's see here. I might have Before the Billions come in with his voice changer. right? With that voice changer before the billions, I might have you come in and sub in if I don't hear from my guy in a little bit. All right, I'm going down. Hang on. So I did check with him, and he earlier today he said he was all good. So I'm sure this is an unexpected thing that's going on with him. College Park effect. Is that what that is? That's what's up. I mean, you got the special system before the billions. Chase, you do a lot of voiceover work too. Do you have anything that like changes your voice like that? Uh-oh, muted.
No, I actually do not.
Oh, okay. It's kind of interesting. Before the billions, what you looking like? You feel like pitching tonight before I get it started? Yeah, because he's over on the West Coast. But I gave that, you know how you always do. Always make sure that we have the time zones, because of course I'm all the way over here on the East Coast. It's 8:23, it's 8 p.m. our time. Your time right now is probably like maybe 5 o'clock, something like that, Vaughn. And so I'm hoping he didn't mix up the time too much. I've been sending little messages. So hopefully he'll see those and double time it, as we say, military. Before the billions, so is it just that one voice you have, or do you have a bunch of other voices? I'm curious, because if not, then we'll just have you use your normal voice for this. Yeah, when you came up, we'll have you. I mean, if you call in, I'm gonna go ahead and get the link. You call in, and we just have you use your normal voice for this, because I think you can do it. So I'm seeing here before the billions is saying he has a lot of voices. How about that? All right, so this is the link before the billions, and so it's like, this is too cool that you're here, because we may end up using you as a backup. Chase, quick question.
Yes.
So you've been practicing with your character, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. I think I'm gonna leave it. I was thinking about switching you over, but I don't know. We may just, that would be, you haven't practiced those other lines. How comfortable would you at the last minute flip over to another character?
Yeah. Or if you'd like to put me on there, then we can try that for sure. Yeah.
It would be kind of an instinct type thing, but the other character has more lines, and I wouldn't want to, if before the billions calls in, I wouldn't want to hit him. Like, I want to give him the character with the least amount of lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's here now in the back. Yeah, I'm thinking if we go ahead and we do it like this, then I'll have to send him. I may have to send him the script, which I can do here real quick, and then let him read the. Yep, I see you before the billions. I'm gonna go ahead and pull you up now. B2B around here, pinch hit.
Like the day again.
What's up? What's up, everybody?
How you doing, brother?
Doing well. Glad to see you guys.
Welcome to the party.
Sure.
Thank you.
Big William, my man.
Okay.
Right. So
Before the billions.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I was going to say that I have a lot of different voices on this. Some of them sound weird, so I'll let you know that now. Like, I have an alien voice, a baby voice, a woman voice. and the one that I was using, that I say the College Park effect, is the it's just a man voice, but it's
Mhm.
deeper. It's deeper than my voice, so
Mhm.
deeper than
Mhm.
I could actually go. But yeah,
You think you have a voice that might come close to the typical or stereotypical college student?
I could
Because
just
if
use
not,
my
then
own.
I would just use your voice.
Yeah, I could just use my own voice.
Right,
Oh,
Yeah,
college
It
student.
sounds
yeah, I
pretty
just use.
collegiate.
Yeah, exactly.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, College Park does not necessarily, where the colleges are, but it's named after each like college, like streets in College Park are named after colleges. So
Mm-hmm.
I just find that interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so yeah, I can just use my own voice for that.
Yeah, we might do that. I think we should. I think we
Yeah.
should get that a try. So then, what I'm gonna do? Do I have your Do I have your email?
Yes, sir. Well, we were sending emails back and forth before, so
Okay.
I will put in my other email for you.
Okay. Whichever one you want me to use, I'll copy that.
Yeah, use this one because I'm gonna have to. Because the one that you have is my one that's connected to my website.
Mm-hmm. Got it. All right, hang on. Look how we doing this. We having to hook it up.
Yeah, it's a good thing I got two screens, man.
It's a good. Yes, it's a good thing you're actually here. That is a blessing.
All right, I'm here and at home by my in my studio.
You in your studio now?
Yes, sir.
Actually, while I'm doing this too, before the billions, I mean, some of us, most of the people here probably know you, but go ahead and, do an intro of yourself and what you do and anything you want to brag on too.
All right. What's up, everybody? This is William from Before the Billions. I am a professional data engineer, and on my channel, I go through many different discussions about different topics. I help people to get into the tech industry, and also I have interviews on my channel as well. So I'm actually have an interview coming up tomorrow morning with somebody who is running Technologies of Color. So he is actually the founder and CEO of Technologies of Color, and yeah, so I'm really interested in interviewing them tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
11 a.m. Eastern.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So everybody in the chat, be sure to catch this interview with Before the Billions. And I'm actually creating this right now, sending it right to you.
All right.
So is this the one ORG, the one that begins with ORG?
Yes, sir.
Got it. Okay. Let me copy this over right now. Okay. And I'm going to have you read for the role. So I'm going to switch this up a little bit later, Chase, because I'm going to go ahead and have you read for Steve, Chase. And I'll go ahead and let Matt read. I'm sorry, let Before the Billions read for the role of Matt.
Hey, so Frank, can I ask you a quick question? I just want to see which sounds better. So right now I'm using my headphone microphone,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to switch over to my actual microphone here, and let me know which one sounds better as far as quality. So I
Okay.
have this one, and then I have this one. How's it sound?
The condenser it's a little richer. The condenser mic, it sounds a little richer.
Okay, so this one sounds better.
Yeah, the desk
Okay.
mic.
Okay, I use this one then.
But if
let
you're
me
using
hear
a
the other one.
modulator though, yeah.
Let me hear the other one because
Okay.
I like that the other one. You're right, Chef. This one is richer, but I think I like the other one for this character. Actually, like the way it sounds.
Evil genius, all right.
All right, so can you hear it now?
Is that the other one?
This is this one. My headphones.
Okay, count to 10 for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And then do the same with
All
your.
right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So, Chef, you're right. This one definitely sounds better. But the other one, like this one, it catches more of your bass, more of the bass in your voice. And I prefer that we don't hear the bass in your voice. Makes them sound a little bit younger. So just only on the strength of that, really, by itself, we'll go
And
with.
I can change this one too.
You can?
To change, yeah, I can actually. You know what? So I
Let's
can
see.
change it to where
some
if
tests.
the volume is a little bit less, I can change my high, so that way it sounds just a little bit lighter. Does it sound any different?
It's hard to tell, but
Yeah, and then
Go
also,
ahead.
No, I was looking to do something like this.
No. That's good stuff. No, you ain't gonna do that one.
all right, man. Yeah, so I just use my headphones.
Okay, yeah, and only off the strength of the fact that your voice is a little bit higher with the headphones.
All right.
It's not catching as much of the bass in your voice. All right, good stuff. See, Adrian, giving you props. He's gonna be a frat boy. Yes. Before
Thank
the
you, Adrian.
Billions is about to be a frat boy. So this will be the first time that we have one person playing two separate roles in this. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Two
looking at it
separate
now.
roles.
Yeah,
There's a little
yeah,
bit
Eddie
of
Murphy
echo.
There you go, right?
on.
Before the Billions, Eddie Murphy, second incarnation.
Is there an echo to you guys?
Mm-mm.
Hold on, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't hear it anymore. I heard it earlier, but it just happened for like a quick second.
We good.
Okay.
So Chase, we're gonna switch you up to Steve. We're gonna let Before the Billions roll with Matt.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Cool.
Let me get
All
my
right,
reading
look.
glasses on.
Yeah, this is interesting. Now, yeah, let's just roll with it. Okay, let's do this then. So everybody knows how we do now. We're gonna actually dive right into. Yeah, thanks for asking that. I'm not gonna sweat the recording since these roles are very really small for the frat boys. They're pretty small. So thanks for asking.
Oh, I can record if you want me to.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you could. You actually can?
Yeah, I got OBS.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay, it's on you then. It's on you.
All right, give me 1 second to load it up.
Well, okay. So you're gonna actually record this feed through OBS,
Yes.
or the actual sound coming natural in your space? Because I'm recording this.
You're recording the screen, right? So I can record the whole thing. The audio, I can just record the audio if you want, or I can just record the whole thing and just send you the audio. Didn't really matter.
All right, let's give it a try.
All right, give me
I
1 second.
I just don't want to overcomplicate it.
Okay.
All right, and in the meantime, let's have everybody else go ahead and you can pull your cam down and
Recording.
Okay, look how we are pivoting. This is so cool. We can pivot like this. Absolute blessing. All right. So what I'm going to do is let me set it up real quick for our audience. So this is we're still in the same chapter. This is just a little bit later. Caleb is now really kind of doing this thing, running these little I guess I'll call them errands for Bus. You know, he's in the game. And so in this particular scene, he is at the university campus at the beginning of the scene. And we kind of see what's going on here. So what I'll do for our audience is read what I have for the description. And then for this scene, I'll go ahead and have Caleb and the frat boys just kind of roll through their lines. This is actually going to be new for the frat boys, considering the fact that Chase is switching to frat boy 1, Steve. And this is, of course, Before the Billions kind of pinch hitting for us. So, yeah, so I'm going to definitely give us time to get comfortable with the lines. All right, so here's the Here's the description. Caleb is casually dressed and carrying a book bag as he walks through campus, looking like a typical college student. He makes his way to a courtyard area where students are gathered at various tables studying and eating lunch. He spots a table where two frat boys are seated, eating and talking with their books out. He joins them, slapping Steve's hand and popping fingers in a trendy handshake. All right, so we're going to take it from Caleb's first line. All we're going to do is go through it. And action.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, I appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You right? The fries hitting the spot right now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy?
Oh yeah.
He straight?
Oh yeah. Caleb, this is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb. Neophyte.
Alrighty then.
It's all good. You know? Oh man, this is good. I would probably be here on scholarship if I didn't mess up my knee in high school.
Yeah? You were that good, huh?
I still got the letter from the head coach here, Sandy Harrow. Funny thing is, I never wanted to go to college. Only play ball.
You don't go here?
Yeah, well, because of what I'm into now. If it weren't for that, man, I'd never step foot on this campus.
Well, what are you studying now?
Jeez, the questions. You picking them up or something?
The point is, man, I like it. A lot of different stuff going on here. I think when my little lady comes, I'm coming with her. I could learn something. Maybe hit a toga party.
Okay, we're going to pause there for a minute. Okay, so hang on a second, guys. Just a second. So we just got the back and forth. So we're going to skip that. So everybody kind of understands there's going to be a portion here where Caleb gets a phone call. And so we'll skip that. We won't have to rehearse it because that's a phone call. I needed to do some audio work to the performance. So that will actually be already a part of the illustrations when we get to that. So we can skip that performance. However, after that phone call, we go back to Caleb with the Steve-O gotta go. And then
Okay, that's what
we'll take it
Okay.
from there, and then we'll take it all the way from the top. And action.
hold on. Let me...
Okay, yeah.
Steve-O, I gotta go.
All right, bro. I'll catch you later then.
Hey, you took the wrong one, man. That's
No.
his.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
School your boy, Stevie Wonder. He's in college after all.
And cut. All right, good stuff. We're gonna take it from the top, and I am going to we're gonna do a stop and go. All right, so I can actually go into a few of the things here. All right, so let's take it from the top. Caleb's sup fellas and action.
Sup, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You right. Them fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? He straight?
Oh yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb. Neophyte.
Alrighty then.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it right there. Okay, so just so we can describe this last portion, the so Stevie baby, who's your boy? All right, so what's happening here is that you guys are executing a buy, all right, and it's a simple buy. You get, you just pushing some weed, marijuana, and that's all you're really doing here. But you're not it's still it was illegal when I wrote it, and it's still illegal in Florida. So that's something that you definitely should not be doing. So you guys have a system here that you developed, and you're used to, Caleb, you're accustomed to working directly with Steve here. So it throws you off a little bit to see Matt here as well. So that's what's happening. This is why you're asking, who is he, and is he straight? Is he, from your standpoint, the subtext is, does he understand what's going down? Is he cool? I mean, all of this is brand new to you, and so you don't want any surprises.
Hey Frank, what's my emotion here? What is Matt's emotion when he says "alrighty"? Then how should I feel?
Right. So what's happening here is, so as Steve is saying, and Steve, when you're explaining to Caleb that Matt is a neophyte, so that's just an explanation. He's a neophyte. He's brand new. He's just not joining the fraternity. And so, as a neophyte, as someone who's new, and you're rolling with Steve, and of course you want to impress and meet the people who he meets and all that. So when you say "what's up," you are, of course, trying to get to know whoever this is that Steve knows. However, Caleb just kind of blows you off. Caleb is not dealing too much with these new people. You actually extend your hand in the scene here, but Caleb doesn't dap you up. He doesn't shake it. He barely even acknowledges you. So when you're coming out with this, alrighty, then it's like, oh, this is how it is. I see, like,
Alrighty then.
exactly. Exactly. You like, whoa, he's giving me the absolute total cold shoulder. So of course you have a point of view about that. But here's the thing on that. When we get to the illustrations, that comes on the other side of the introduction. That when I always the way that the format I go is, I'll sort of tease the scene at the very beginning, cold open right into it, and then cut away for a really short intro of life or death. And then when we come back, that's where you're the first line, which is alrighty then. So just to let you know, when we get to it, there'll be, you won't even go straight to the alrighty then. Now for Caleb, you're just trying, when you say it's all good, exactly what you did. That you gave him, you ignored him, you gave him the cold shoulder. You're really not necessarily checking for Matt. So you aren't here to make friends with Matt. You're here to go ahead and get this done with Steve. And so it's all good. It's just you kind of saying, subtext here is, let's just get on with it. You're not necessarily saying it to Matt at all. And you're really not even meaning it's all good. You're just, if you can say, let's just do this, man, with those words, it's all good, that's what you should be doing, because that's your subtext. You with me, Caleb?
Yep.
All right. And then let me talk about your next line here. So further down, Caleb, when Matt asks you, you don't go here because you as you've been explaining, we realize now that you aren't necessarily a student. So here you are not, you're totally comfortable and confident with this answer. When he asks you, you don't go here, your next line, because as far as you're concerned, you do go to this university just in your own way.
Okay, yeah.
That's all that is. So yeah, you absolutely are here, and you're not trying to even tip off this new guy anyway, anything.
Okay.
So that's how you move forward with all the confidence. Okay, good stuff. All right, so we're gonna take it all the way from the top. I'm gonna let you guys take your time, fill the lines, get comfortable with the lines, and action.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, I appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You right? Them fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? He straight?
Oh yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb. Neophyte.
Alrighty then.
It's all good. You know? Oh man, this is good. I would probably be here on scholarship if I didn't mess up my knee in high school.
Yeah, you were that good, huh?
I still got the letter from the head coach here, Sandy Harrell. Funny thing is, I never wanted to go to college. Just play ball.
You don't go here?
Well, yeah, because of what I'm into now. If it weren't for that, man, I'd never step foot on this campus.
Well, what are you studying now?
Jeez, the questions. You picking them up or what?
Look, the point is, man, I like it. A lot of different stuff going on here. I think when my little lady comes, I'm gonna come with her. I could learn something. Maybe even hit a toga party. Steve-O, gotta go.
Okay, bro. I'll catch you later then.
Hey, you took the wrong one, man. That's his.
Nah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
School your boy, Stevie Wonder. He's in college after all.
And cut. Nice, really nice adjustments all the way through, really from top to bottom. Let's just take it all the way from the top just to let you all get even more comfortable with the performances. Definitely take your time in terms of pacing for now. And we'll just take it from the top. Any questions?
Mm-mm.
All right. All right.
Do you like the pausing in
Yes.
certain? Okay. Because
Yes.
I like when you say well and hey,
Yeah.
that kind of pause.
Yes. Like that. Yeah. I like follow your instincts on that. Absolutely.
Are there any tips you'd have for my performance as Steve, or are you happy with this?
No, you're nailing it. I wouldn't say, yeah, I would jump in if I felt like you were giving me something off, but no, you're nailing it, Chase.
Sweet, thanks.
Good stuff. Okay. All right. So let's take it from the top one more time. And action.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, I appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
Are you right? Them fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? He straight?
Oh yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb. Neophyte.
Alrighty then.
It's all good. You know? Oh man, this is good. I would probably be here on scholarship if I didn't mess my knee up in high school.
Yeah? You were that good, huh?
I still got the letter from the head coach here, Sandy Harrell. Funny thing is, I never wanted to go to college. Only play ball.
You don't go here?
Well, yeah, because of what I'm into now. If it weren't for that, I would never step foot on this campus.
Well, what are you studying now?
Jeez, the questions. You picking them up or what?
The point is, man, I like it. A lot of different stuff here. You know, I think when my lady comes here, I'm gonna come with her. I could learn something. Maybe even hit a toga party. Steve-O, gotta go.
Okay, bro. I'll catch you later then.
Hey, you took the wrong one, man. That's it.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
School your boy, Stevie Wonder. He's in college after all.
I apologize for cutting you off there. I'll make sure to keep an
Yeah.
eye on that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all right.
that's okay, but it's good. Good. Yeah, Chase, I like how you're just going in. I definitely want you to continue to do that
Okay, cool.
all the way through. All the way through. There was something I was gonna mention with, I believe it was Raheem. Give me a quick second here. Let me go through. Hang
Yeah, I know
on.
with me on the second question with,
Mhm.
well, what are you studying now? I didn't say it like a question really. I kind of just said it. So I was gonna say, well, what are you studying now? I had the cadence at the end, I guess.
I see. I got you on the cadence. So here, let me actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Let me talk about that in a little bit. So what's happening there is Matt is, of course, being inquisitive and he's trying to figure out, okay, well, who's Caleb? What's going on? And it really intrigues him when he is hearing this. He's hearing this talk as if somehow, like, just it's interesting. Something's up with Caleb. Does he go here? Does he not? And so when Caleb is coming out with this, um, I would have been here in high school, and I didn't even want to go here, just play ball. This, he's like, trying to figure out if he goes here or not. So the way Caleb answers this question, well, yeah, because of what I'm into now. If it wasn't for that, I'd have never set foot on this campus. Okay, well, he's like, well, what are you into now then? If it's like that, like it sounds like not suspect, but he's trying to figure it out because there's a whole lot of information here for Matt. You follow me?
Yeah. So should I say it like that as well? Like, well, what are you studying now?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that.
Because that's how that's coming off. Because you truly are like, well, dang, with all of this going on, what's up now? Yes, the way you just delivered it to me says exactly what I'm talking about.
All right. So I'll practice that when we're
Mhm.
going to our rehearsals.
Yeah, we're gonna do it one more time.
All right.
Yep, we're gonna take it from the top.
Did you have a note for me?
Caleb, I'm gonna, if I hear it this next time, I'll interrupt you. I'll pause you.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Cool.
take it from the top. Everybody take your time and action.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
Just for me? Oh man, I appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You're right. Them fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? You straight?
Oh yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb. Neophyte.
All righty then.
It's all good. Oh man, this is good. I would probably be here on scholarship if I didn't mess my knee up in high school.
Yeah? You were that good, huh?
Yeah, I still got the acceptance letter from the head coach, Sandy Harrell. Funny thing is, I never wanted to go to college. Only play ball.
You don't go here?
Well, yeah, because of what I'm into now. If it weren't for that, I would have never stepped foot on this campus.
Well, what are you studying now?
Jeez, the questions. You picking them up or what?
Look, the point is, man, I like it. A lot of different stuff going on here. I think when my lady comes here, I'm gonna come with her. I could learn something. Maybe even hit a toga party. Steve-O, gotta go.
Okay, bro. I'll catch you later then.
Hey, you took the wrong one, man. That's his.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Screw your boy, Stevie Wonder. He's in college after all.
And cut. You should. I would have my mic down, but I'm over here laughing at what you're doing, Chase. It's really good. Keep that up.
Yeah,
love
thank
it.
you.
Yep. And I remember what my note is now for you, Caleb. All right, so here's what I want you to. We're gonna move forward, but I want you to be thinking about this when we get to the illustrations. So you're having fun. You're really in your kind of element here. This isn't new at all, and your performance has been giving us that. But I just want you to be a little bit even more casual, and when it comes to Steve, like playful, in a
Okay.
way. Because notice, okay, every time you're saying Steve's voice, it's Stevie Wonder, it's Steve-O, it's Stevie Baby. You're in your own way. You are settling into your personality, which is kind of naturally charismatic and
Okay.
playful. And so that's you. I really want to see that you're comfortable in this setting, and even charismatic in the setting. You're just kind of playing around, and you're not taking it to this is not a stressful situation at all. You're not taking it too serious or anything.
Okay.
Cool.
Got it.
Cool. All right, good stuff. All right, so across the board, I think you all, everybody, good stuff. Before the Billions, good stuff. Just keep going. It's so funny before the Billions. It really is. I'm gonna talk about this at the end, but just good stuff. All right, so we're gonna move forward now to the next scene. This next scene is between Caleb and Bus, or at least it starts with Caleb, and then we see Bus come in. And so what we'll do is,
Did you want to do the small section that we skipped over in the first scene with Bus, the phone call? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, what I'll do is when we get to the illustrations, I'll work that out with you then, because part of the performance is actually along with the illustration, and that performance is on Bus's side. So I'll give you, when you first hear it, we'll get it down when you hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a really short one. Okay, all right. So just for the audience now, we're going to the next scene. I'm going to go ahead and read this description so you all kind of know what's going on, and then I'll take it from Caleb's first line. Okay, interior, Caleb's car, city block day. Caleb is pulling the philosophy book from his book bag. He checks his surroundings, then opens the book, finding a stack of cash hidden inside the cutout pages. He remains aware of his surroundings as he removes the money, placing the book aside while he counts it. After confirming that the money is all there, he finds a $50 bill marked tip. He laughs softly to himself. And so from here, we'll take it from there, Caleb.
Tip money.
Look up, man. Anybody could get the drop on you.
Let me pause right there real quick. Is there a way that you can bring your mic down a little bit? Because it's really hot.
Yeah,
All right,
good
cool.
Lord.
Yeah, I was right.
If not,
I
I can bring it down on my end. So it's all good.
I was right up on it. How about now?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
Yeah, Chef was in the room with me.
I know. Okay, we'll take it from the top. And basically for the audience, Bus has pulled up next to Caleb while he's doing this. Caleb is in his car and Bus has pulled up, which is why he's telling him to look up. Called him. And just so you know as well, Bus, that part, since that's also on the phone, I have set that up so you won't actually perform that particular line once we get to the illustrations.
Wait, you talking about the look up?
Yeah, that's going to be that one line. Go ahead and do it now, but I'm just giving you a heads up. You won't have to say that when we get to the illustration.
Got it. All right, cool.
All right. Cool. All right, we're going to take it from Caleb's first line, tip money, and action.
Tip money.
Look up, man. Anybody could have got the drop on you.
My bad. Philosophy book distracted me.
Philosophy. Okay. I like that. Educating yourself. Fits you too. You know, the way you move. Brains over brawn. If I didn't like thumping people so much, I'd do it your way.
Well, I can't front like I'm a killer.
Now that's another matter.
I'm on a chapter that's talking about God.
Man, the God problem.
Problem. You don't believe in God?
The fool says in his own heart that there is no God. That's Psalms 14:1. A book thousands of years old, reaching across time to call me a fool. That's irony.
So what about heaven?
What about it? A spot for all the goody goodies? Dressed in white? I like black Tims and black hoodies.
So you don't want to go?
Ain't no quiet boys in the game, Caleb. You know how you gotta live to get them. I gotta run that back. Ain't no
Okay.
quiet boys in this game, Caleb. You know how you gotta live to get to heaven.
Just believe in Christ.
You really like playing yourself, don't you?
What? That's all you need.
All this time, I thought you knew what you were doing. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. That's James 2:26. Keep reading, because your lack of understanding on this point surprises me. I can't do what I'm planning to without you having a clear conscience.
What are you talking about?
You see that building over there? We're going to do big things right there.
What?
I'll save the details for later. What you need to know right now is this. I'm putting you in charge.
Me?
Caleb, you look shocked. You couldn't tell I had you on the fast track for some time now?
I don't know, Buster. That sounds like a job for Roy.
Roy? Roy. This ain't up his alley. And I trust you, Caleb. You won't let me down. And oh, did I mention the money? Details later. Let's go.
And cut. Okay, that was a good run through. I'm gonna give some a broad note, and shout out to all the new people that joined up in the chat. Appreciate you. I'm gonna give us give you a couple broad notes, and then we're gonna do a stop and go because there's a couple things I want you all to understand about what the characters are doing. So from the top here, Bus number one. I want you to definitely play everything here serious. By the way, I love that what you did with that one line, you know, the killer that we like. I love what you did with that. Keep that. I want you to play this definitely serious and contemplative. Because that's who Bus is, and that's what's going on here with Bus all the way through. I'll fine tune that piece of direction as we go line by line.
More sinister.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, more sinister is a good way to put it. You know what? I'm gonna leave that right there. We're gonna take it from the top, and we're gonna start with Caleb's first line, tip money. Yeah, and let me just say this, Caleb. So here, what you're thinking here is, you know, whenever you go out to deal with Steve, he's always leaving tip money, and you just find it funny because he's like the only one that's leaving the tip. So when you see that, it's really like a high, you know, like a more of an exclamation, with just how funny that is to you. Like, why is
Okay.
he always leaving tip money? You know what I'm saying? You'll take it, but it's just funny to you that he's tipping
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
All right. Cool. All right, good stuff. Shout out to my new people coming in, Wealth Engineering. Adon B, Gail in the house. I'm just shouting them out when I can. Melissa Jane, before we get going. Tony Poe. Let's see. I'll come back to it. I believe I caught most of the new people that came in. Okay, from the top, get more comfortable with the lines and action.
Money.
Look up, man.
Let me
Anybody could have got the drop on you.
and cut. That was good. I'm cutting here. Quick question for Caleb. Caleb, is there anything that is obstructing? Is there any obstructions between you and the mic or no? I'm just
Well,
curious.
you know what? Let me change because I got the mic on my headphones, so let me just put it on the actual computer. See
Okay.
if that works a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah, let's just see what it's.
Just let me know.
Okay. We'll do.
I switched it. Let's see. How's that?
I do like that better.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a little bit of clipping in the other one.
Yeah, it was clipping, plus
Oh,
it was
okay.
slightly damp. This is cleaner. So
Okay.
let's roll with this. Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Okay.
All right, from the top. And action.
Tip money.
Look up. Anybody could have got the drop on you.
My bad. Philosophy book distracted me.
And I'm gonna cut there. Anybody can get the drop on you. I know it's a minor thing, but I really want to go with the line there because you're trying to instruct him to be more alert. Because you apps in this, it's you know, you're kind of saying the same thing, but I want you, instead of thinking past, it's more forward.
Gotcha.
Anybody? Okay, cool. All right, gonna take it from the top. Tip money and action.
Tip money.
Look up, man. Anybody could get the drop on you.
My bad. Philosophy book distracted me.
Philosophy. Okay. I like that. Educating yourself. Fits you too. The way you move. Brains over brawn. If I didn't like thumping people so much, I'd do it your way.
Well, I can't front like I'm a killer.
Now that's another matter.
I'm on a chapter that's talking about God.
The God problem.
And cut
Problem?
right there. So let me talk about that. Yeah. So Bus is an intellectual, and he works things out in his own way. He thinks things through, and this is something that he has thought about from his perspective pretty thoroughly for a long time ago. And so when he says the God problem, he is kind of speaking from an intellectual or philosophy standpoint, because you know, there are when there are people, intellectuals, you know, are thought leaders or thinkers who will objectify the existence of God. Now, get into these political discussions, you know, it's like an academic discussion. So that's how you are speaking when you reference this line, Bus, from an academic, intellectual perspective. You're not necessarily saying here that God, there is a problem per se, but it's this notion of this question of the existence of God. You follow me?
Got it.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let's take it from Caleb's line. Came front like I'm a killer, and on that one, you're definitely contemplative, Bus, with your response to that as well.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
and action.
Well, I can't front like I'm a killer.
Now that's another matter.
I'm on a chapter that's talking about God.
The God problem.
Problem? You don't believe in God?
The fool says in his own heart that there is no God. That's Psalms 14:1. A book thousands of years old, reaching across time to call me a fool. That's irony.
So what about heaven?
What about it? The spot for all the goody goodies? Dressed in white? I like black Tims and black hoodies.
So you don't want to go?
Ain't no quiet boys in this game, Caleb. You know how you gotta live to get to heaven?
Yeah. Just believe in Christ.
You really like playing yourself, don't you?
What? That's all you need.
All this time I thought you knew what you were doing. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. James 2:26. Keep reading, because your lack of understanding on this point surprises me. I can't do what I'm planning to without you having a clear conscience.
Well, what are you talking about?
You see that building over there? We're going to do big things right there.
What?
I'll save the details for later. What you need to know right now is this. I'm putting you in charge.
Me?
Kayla, you look shocked. You couldn't tell that I've had you on the fact. You couldn't tell that I had you on the fast track for some time now.
I don't know, Buster. It seemed like something for Roy.
Roy. This ain't up his alley. And I trust you, Caleb. You won't let me down. And oh, did I mention the money? Details later. Let's go.
And cut. That's good. Bus, on that last line, if it's uncomfortable, and I'm not saying it is, but I'm putting it out for you, the NO that I mentioned the money, you don't necessarily have to go there, because really you're just throwing that in there because of course you want to sweeten the pot for Caleb. And so you're just throwing it in there. So you can, in terms of the way I wrote it, I'm giving you license to kind of perform that in whatever way that intuitively feels good to you.
Got it.
Cool. All right, good stuff. Good stuff all the way through. Caleb, a quick note for you. When you say, when Bus asks you, how you got to live to get to heaven, and you come back with the just believe in Christ, and he tells you you really like playing yourself, don't you? You kind of you take a little bit of an affront to that, because for you, that's you feel like you're speaking the truth.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so definitely object to him a little bit stronger.
Okay. Like that's all you need. Okay.
And you're questioning him with that what? It's like however you want to say it, but that what? Subtext, what are you talking about?
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No. Right. Okay. All right, good stuff. We're gonna take it from the top of this scene one more time, and then after that, I feel like we are good to go to the illustrations.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, and it's funny. This is to the chat, guys. Yeah, you see how we have this,
That's funny.
Listen, it's really interesting. This happens, I think, much more than people might think. We have people, quote unquote, bad people, or people just kind of doing their things, who they have read the Bible. They feel like they understand the Bible. They feel like they know what's going on, and they will sit down. Actual people, quote unquote, bad people. The killers, the folks that get out there, and they will quote scripture. And I find that really interesting, which is part of why I put this in the story for here. Wealth engineering, script is genius, showing something that actually is happening in real life. People use the same book to inspire more life or to bring death. Absolutely, in more ways than one. And that's something that we can talk about at another time. But we have a history in this country of certain people using the Bible to do other things to a whole group of people. So
Yeah.
absolutely, it's a very, very interesting thing. This Hebrew Bible. Okay, All right, so we're gonna take it from the top. I feel like you guys are growing much more comfortable with the lines. Feel free to take your time with the lines. Express yourself. I like how you all are sticking with the lines, but you can live in them a little bit too.
Okay.
All right, cool. I'll take it from Caleb's first line of this scene. I'm scrolling up so I can look at it myself. There we go. Tip money. And action.
Tip money.
Look up, man. Anybody could get the drop on you.
My bad. Philosophy book distracted me.
Philosophy. Okay. I like that. Educating yourself. Fits you too. You know, the way you move. Brains over brawn. If I didn't like dumping people so much, I'd do it your way.
Well, I can't front like I'm a killer.
Now that's another matter.
I'm on a chapter that's talking about God.
The God problem.
Problem? You don't believe in God?
The fool says in his own heart that there is no God. That's Psalms 14:1. A book thousands of years old, reaching across time to call me a fool. That's irony.
So what about heaven?
What about it? The spot for all the goody-goodies? Dressed in white? I like black Tims and black hoodies.
So you don't want to go?
Ain't no quiet boys in this game, Caleb. You know how you gotta live to get to heaven?
Just believe in Christ.
You really like playing yourself, don't you?
What? That's all you need.
All this time I thought you knew what you were doing. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. James 2:26. Keep reading, because your lack of understanding on this one surprises me. I can't do what I'm planning to without you having a clear conscience.
What are you talking about?
You see that building over there? You're gonna do big things right there.
What?
I'll save the details for later. What you need to know right now is this: I'm putting you in charge.
Me?
Caleb, you look shocked. You can tell I've had you on the fast track for some time now.
I don't know, Buster. That sounds like something for Roy.
Roy. This ain't up his alley. And I trust you, Caleb. You won't let me down. And oh, did I mention the money? Details later. Let's go.
And cut. Yeah, guys, we ready. Everybody ready. Good stuff. Everybody's ready. In the chat, put a one in there if you're ready for us to go to these illustrations. Let's see here. Any questions from anybody up here before we dive in? You guys feeling good? Bless, I like what you're doing. Caleb.
Yes,
Good
sir.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm getting the ones in right now. So let's see here. And let me before the billions.
Yes, sir.
Let me show you what I was able to do. Boom.
Hey.
I was able to get in there real quick and do that while you guys were doing your thing. So we're gonna have you properly credited as well. I'm happy about that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah. And also I'm gonna reach out to you right afterwards too. I wanna just talk to you and thank you personally after this too. All right, so we are about to do this thing. Let's see here. Also, let me do this shout out real quick. Human Park, we love you. Whenever you see this human, she can't watch them live, but whenever you do, Sophia, thank you for putting this up. and reminding us to give our shout out to Human Park, the great Human Park who created these. Look at Natasha. Didn't we kill off B2B 2 episodes ago? Glad to see you back, sir.
Yes. Unfortunately, where they at?
It's
put
funny,
it on
no.
my-
B2B is showing up because you will never tell. I mean, the voice was completely different, Natasha. So you'll never know.
Yeah, people. I showed my friends and family the video, and then they were like, "Okay, where'd your party come in?" Made them watch the whole thing twice.
They didn't, right? They didn't even catch your voice.
They didn't catch it.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, even my girlfriend was like, "Who? I don't hear your voice."
But they're gonna spot you this time.
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna spot you this time. All right, good stuff. All right, let me set us up here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring these down. All right, so as you know, this will be everyone's first time going through this. What I'll do is I'll play as much of it as I can until we hit, a hiccup somewhere. Everyone, for our new people, this is when we get to the part where we now have the performances at the same time as the illustrations. When we do this, it ratchets up the difficulty a little bit for our actors because now they need to be in character, but they also need to pay attention to what's in front of them. Pacing is usually an issue, and so we get all these things down as we build it. So we will run through these several times. I look forward to whatever feedback you all may have in the audience as well as we build it, and we will slowly but surely put together a flawless performance from beginning to end. All right, so with that, let's do it. We're gonna go ahead and start with the first scene. So are my frat boys ready?
Yes, sir.
Chase?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I just put the mic back on.
Okay, all good, all good. And Caleb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready.
I gotta say something like totally. Or
There you go.
already then.
Right. I mean, frat
Already
boy,
then.
right? You got to be the stereotypical frat boy for sure. Okay, good stuff. All right, so here we go. To start us off, let me say this. You will see, I'm showing you here your first line, and that's, let's see, I think it's Caleb, right? Yeah. Sup,
Yeah.
fellas? Sup, fellas doesn't come in until you cut away. This is sup, fellas, when you see this.
Okay.
Cool?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what this feels like.
Sup, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You right? Them fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? You
Oh
straight?
yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb. Neophyte.
Alrighty then.
It's all good. You know?
And I'll cut it right there. So
Yeah, I could have noticed. Yeah.
yeah, just to let you know. So, and we'll do this over again just to get the timing down. And so this is good stuff. But we will Steve, your line, Neophyte, is the last line of this first portion.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you're just introducing. So in this part, we can slow down our pacing just a little bit.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, cool. We're gonna run through this opening portion one more time. Take it from the top.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, I appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You right? Them fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? You straight?
Oh yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb. Neophyte.
Okay, good stuff. I'm gonna pause it. So I'm gonna just to help our pacing just a little bit. So Caleb, you won't need to actually say your line. So Stevie, baby, what is it? However you say it, who's your boy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Until you see this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
that way
noticed that a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. All good. And then Steve, you can take your time with it because you see that there's just a little bit of a time before we go to the intro. All right, so good stuff. And I like how you guys are settling into it, you know. Caleb, I'm definitely feeling how you're letting the personality come out.
Okay.
All right, taking it from the top one more time and action.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, I appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You right. Them fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? You straight?
Oh yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb.
There you go. So now you know where it's coming in, right there. So because the pacing was just a little bit slower, but we're almost there.
Cool.
We're almost there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you guys run through that one more time, and then we'll take it on the other side.
Yeah. It went from Neo beat drop.
Right. Right. All right, from the top and action.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, I appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You right. Fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? You straight?
Oh yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb. Neophyte.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna keep going. So on the other side, as Vaughn has pointed out, you know, you got left hanging as we saw, and so on the other side is, you know, we hear your first line, Matt. Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
Right? Not necessarily feeling that. All right, we're gonna keep it going.
Alrighty then.
It's all good. You know? Oh man, this is good. I'd probably be here on scholarship if I didn't mess my knee up in high school.
Yeah? You were that good, huh?
Look, I still got the letter from the head coach, Sandy Hero. Funny thing is, I never wanted to go to college. I just wanted to play ball.
You don't go here?
Well, yeah, because what I'm into now. If it weren't for that, man, I'd never step foot on this campus.
Well, what are you studying now?
Jeez, the questions. You picking them up or what?
Look, the point is, I like it. A lot of different stuff going on here. I think when my little lady comes, I'm gonna come with her. And I could learn something. Maybe hit a toga party.
Just let this ride.
Yo, stash what you got and meet me in 2.5 hours.
I'm already clean, so it's good. I'm there, no problem.
That quick you ain't toting.
Ha! Cool. Steve-O, gotta go.
Okay, bro. I'll catch you later then.
Hey, you took the wrong one, man. That's his.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
School your boy, Stevie Wonder. He's in college after all.
They love me for my ambition, paper chase, palm.
And cut for now. All right, good stuff. You guys are feeling that scene out. It's very good considering that this is, again, the first time that you all are seeing it. I'm laughing at Natasha, not the burner phone. It's cool. For sure. Let's see here. I want to give a shout out real quick to Wealth Engineering about the music. He asked last week, I was watching the replay and I saw that JC wanted to know where the music was from. I get all of the music from Epidemic Sound. And so it's a really, really good resource. So I wanted to answer that for you now that I saw it. Sometimes, as you guys know, I'm so focused on what we're doing up here that I don't see the chat. So,
Hey Frank, if you don't mind me asking, how much does it like the average track cost on Epidemic Sound? For like,
so they do. Yeah, I don't mind asking at all. I don't mind you asking at all. It's a they do a like a membership where it's a subscription. And so they don't charge you by track. You get access to everything that they have. And what happens is you link it to your page. And then whatever you end up using, they have a system where whatever you end up using on your page while you are in their sub, you have full royalty-free rights to into perpetuity. So,
Okay.
so that way, yeah, you know, if you cancel it, you have it for a month or two and then cancel it. Whatever you used on your channel, you'll always still have the rights to. So yeah, when you go there, you'll check it out. They don't charge by the track. And you know, it's interesting, you know, they Kevin Samuels, that song Money World is on Epidemic. That's where he got it from.
Money World.
Yeah. There's a lot of just really, really good tracks. You know, as you guys can hear from the stuff I'm using, I've been able to find, you know, stuff from the score to the music all the way through. So just wanted to answer that for Wealth Engineering.
Yeah, I'll second that. Epidemic Sound is an excellent website. I use it for all kinds of projects.
Nice.
If only I could speak some Spanish, I could sing some Money World, but you know.
Use Canva. Use Canva. They subscribe to Epidemic Sound.
Don't start nothing in the chat, man. Don't start it in the chat. Kevin Samuels is a hot topic.
I know, right? Yeah. I refer him as a creator. You know, I'll put it that way. But yeah, you're right. It's a hot topic right there, that brother. All right, so I'm sure you noticed here, and you fell right in, Caleb, right in that pocket. Bus's line is coming through on the other side of the phone. You see, got through sort of a sound effect there that, you know, the appropriate sound effect for the phone. And then you delivered your line, and then Bus came right in, you know, again, already in there. So good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, good. We need to get another pass on that one. So I'm not going to over direct you guys here. I'm just going to let you guys kind of fill it out this second time, and I'll pause if I need to. All right, and action.
Alrighty then.
It's all good.
Nice. Actually, cut. I'm sorry. Let me make sure too. Is everyone still recording? I just want to make sure because we're getting into our really money performances now. I want to make sure you guys are recording if you are.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay. Caleb, Bus, Chase.
Yes.
No, I'm not recording this. Is this supposed to be like recording the whole thing or just my lines or what?
Well, you know, actually, Chase, I prefer, because you're coming in and I don't think I gave you the heads up. It's cool if you're not, but if you have the capability to record, then with some other device where you are, then you can record. But if you're not set up for it right now, then it's cool. I can work with what we got.
Okay, I can just record it after and send it to you. It'll probably be better quality like
Oh
that as
yeah,
well. That's cool.
yeah. Good point. Let's do that.
All right, sweet.
Nice. Okay. All right. So sorry, I just wanted to. I thought about that. I wanted to go ahead and ask while I was thinking about it. Okay, from the top, and I like how you came in on that first. Like as soon as we come back, it's the alrighty then. That was good before the
Yeah,
billion.
yeah, Frank. So should I? So, like, what is my cue? Is it as soon as it opens up, say alrighty then, or should I kind of like let it play a little bit and then say alrighty then?
Yeah, I
Or
would say
should
maybe just like you can fill it out, but like a second or two.
okay.
Yep. All right. From the top, yeah, Sophia, I'm hungry too. I want some fries. Fries and action.
Alrighty then.
It's all good. You know, man? Oh, man, this is good. I would probably be here on scholarship if I didn't mess my knee up in high school.
Yeah, you were that good, huh?
I still got the letter from the head coach here, Sandy Harrow. Funny thing is, I never wanted to go to college. Only play ball.
You don't go here?
Well, yeah, because of what I'm into now. If it weren't for that, man, I'd never step foot on this campus.
Well, what are you studying now?
Jeez, man. The questions. You picking them up or what?
Look, the point
Okay,
is,
right
man,
here. Okay, I'm sorry. So we're a little bit ahead here.
Okay.
And so what I want to do is kind of give I'm gonna give before the billions a cue that you can hold off on your question before the billions until you see him, until we get to this shot. Because
Okay,
before
on
the shot, we're still on him.
All right, on the first question.
Yeah, first
Okay.
question.
And then when does the second question come in? Like right after Caleb finishes, or waited a little while for that?
Let's see. Let's look at it right now. So hold on. So you don't go here. That's where we see this. You don't go here. So he's going to be explaining and all that. And then your second question. Oh no. Wait a minute. I want to make sure I don't want to get this right. No, I think that's right. Yeah, because of what I'm into. Yeah. Okay. So, well, what are you studying now is roughly going to happen here at the end of this shot. And we can kind of fill this out. Because really, more importantly, Steve's line comes in here.
Okay.
You know,
when I come in full frame, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys can take your time.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna take it from the top. The pacing here is just a little slower, that's all. And action.
Alrighty then.
It's all good. You know, oh man, this is good. I'd probably be here on scholarship if I didn't mess my knee up in high school.
Yeah, you were that good, huh?
I still got the letter from the head coach here, Sandy Harrow. Funny thing is, I never wanted to go to college. Only play ball.
You don't go here?
Well, yeah, because of what I'm into now. If it weren't for that, man, I probably would have never stepped foot on this campus.
Well, what are you studying now?
Jeez, the questions, man. You picking them up or what?
Look, the point is, man, I like it. A lot of different stuff happening here. I think when my little lady comes, I'm gonna come with her. I could learn something. Maybe even hit a toga party.
Yo, stash what you got and meet me in 2.5 hours.
I'm already clean, so it's good. I'm there, no problem.
That quick you ain't told. You gonna make me peep your game here soon. See you there.
Ha! Cool. Steve-O, gotta go.
All right, bro. I'll catch you later then.
Hey, you took the wrong one, man. That's his.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
School your boy, Stevie Wonder. He's in college after all.
They love me for my ambition, paper chase.
Nice. All right, we're gonna keep going. Any adjustments we'll make as we go through, but just to let you all still get more comfortable, especially with this scene between Caleb and Bus, we'll keep it going.
Okay. And Frank, did you like when I came in when
I
I
did.
showed up? Okay.
Yes, absolutely. That was perfect.
All
What
right,
about for when I came in with the G's with the questions? Was that the right time?
Yeah, I would say so. You remember on that one, you kind of waited until you saw your character.
Hmm.
So you have a little bit of room there to have it flow with the end of Matt's line, because
Okay.
really the intention is kind of, I don't want you to have too much of a, don't allow too much time and space between that question and you kind of cutting in like, gee, why are you asking all these questions? So
Definitely.
yeah. So you can time that a little bit, and which means then that before the billions, you can probably pace that out a little bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, so Bus, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Nice. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. This will be your first time, of course, flying through these scenes. I will cut it if the pacing is off, or if I need to make a note somewhere. Caleb, you won't say your line until roughly in here.
Okay.
Because this whole we're sitting with you for a while.
Okay.
And then once you open it up, you see the money, you see the tip money, we see your reaction here, and that's when your line can come in.
Okay.
Cool. All right, and then we'll kind of feel it out from there. All right, let's see what this looks like. And
They love me for my ambition, paper chase, palm itching. I brag different, the flow ignorant, got them hooked, they kept fishing. You popped off but play victim, look how the plot be twisting. You lost flavor when you kept on mixing. That boy stayed icy with something that left you colorblind. Money on, don't come for mine.
Tip money.
Before the top tick, I'm the one that they acknowledge. I move on quicker than flight mileage. Y'all stay pressed, I'm quite polished. You peep me with my flight garments. They say the real can't tarnish. Daily eats with the garnish and some bomb weed that got my eyes starfish. Keep a list of goals to accomplish. Leave my past in the
Look up, man. Anybody could get the drop on you.
My bad. Philosophy book distracted me.
Philosophy. Okay. I like that. Educating yourself. Fits you too. The way you move. Brains over brawn. If I didn't like thumping people so much, I'd do it your way.
Well, I can't front like I'm a killer.
Now that's another matter.
I'm on a chapter that's talking about God.
The God problem.
Problem? You don't believe in God?
The fool says in his own heart there is no God. That's Psalms 14:1. A book thousands of years old, reaching across time to call me a fool. That's irony.
So what about heaven?
So I paused it here. Yeah. So I paused it here because your timing you can slow your pacing down some here.
Yeah.
Which one? Both.
Us.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you can definitely you've got a little space here to be contemplative as you're going through here, especially on the line where you are kind of making a commentary about the Bible. This book reaching across thousands of years to call you a fool. You definitely have a point of view on that. Yeah, you slow play that one because
Okay, cool.
because you don't like it. There's a point of view there. You know, there's a point of view there. You feel like it's foolish to believe in God, you know, but here it is, this book that everybody believes in, this is how you see it, is calling you a fool, a book that you've studied, you know. So there's kind of a point of view there, absolutely. So we want to hear, let's hear you kind of think that one out. So number one, you have you have time to be able to do that, is what I'm getting to. Now, when we get to this line right here, Bus, this is your let me scroll down to it, make sure I get it.
The God problem.
No. Hang on. What about it? This is the what about it line. The spot for all the goody goodies. So absolutely, the timing here is crucial. As soon as you see this is when you should be giving us that line. So you'll see it. You'll see it. It'll work out when we pace it out.
All right.
Are you good, Bus?
Yes, sir.
All right, nice. All right, so good stuff. You guys actually fell into some really nice timing for the first time you actually saw it. So I'm gonna take us from here. Let you guys get very comfortable with this. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna take it from Caleb's line. You know, you can space this out, Caleb, before we get to the tip money.
Okay.
And action.
They love me for my ambition, paper chase, palm itching. I brag different, the flow ignorant, got them hooked, they kept fishing. You popped off but play victim, look how the plot be twisting. You lost flavor when you kept on mixing. That boy stayed icy with something that left you colorblind.
Tip money.
You better get your watch fixed before the top tick. I'm the one that they acknowledge. I move on quicker than flight mileage. Y'all stay pressed, I'm quite polished. You peep me with my flight garments. They say the real can't tarnish. Daily eats with the garnish and some bomb weed that got my eyes starfish. Keep a list of goals to accomplish. Leave my past in the
Look up, man. Anybody can get your drop on you.
My bad. Philosophy book distracted me.
Philosophy. Okay. I like that. Educating yourself. Fits you too. You know the way you move. Brains over brawn. If I didn't like thumping people so much, I'd do it your way.
Well, I can't front like I'm a killer.
Now that's another matter.
I'm on a chapter that's talking about God.
The God problem.
Problem? You don't believe in God?
The fool says in his own heart that there is no God. That's Psalms 14:1, a book thousands of years old, reaching across time to call me a fool. That's irony.
So what about heaven?
What about it? The spot for all the goody goodies, dressed in white. I like black Timbs and black hoodies.
So you don't want to go?
Hey, ain't no choir boys in this game, Caleb. You know how you gotta live to get to heaven.
Yeah, just believe in Christ.
You really like playing yourself, don't you?
What? That's all you need.
All this time, I thought you knew what you were doing. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. James 2:26. Keep reading, because your lack of understanding on this point surprises me. I can't do what I'm planning to without you. without you having a clear conscience.
What are you talking about?
You see that building over there? We're gonna do big things right there.
What?
I'll save the details for later. What you need to know right now is this. I'm putting you in charge.
Me?
Caleb, you look shocked. You couldn't tell that I had you on the fast track for some time now?
I don't know, Buster. That sounds like something for Roy.
Roy. This ain't up his alley. I trust you, Caleb. You won't let me down. No, forgot to mention the money. Details later. Let's go.
And I'm going to pause it right there. Good stuff all the way through. You guys are just getting comfortable with it. You see, that's a whole lot.
Yeah.
You guys are getting used to it. Yeah, all the way through. But yeah, you guys are doing really good. Any questions?
I got a question.
Yeah.
So when he says look up, does the next line, does that come in, does my bad come in when I'm in the car or before
so
the car?
he says another line. He says look up, and then he has another line. Anybody can get the drop on you. That happens when you're in the car with him.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And then you, my bad, philosophy book distracted me. Because that's what's happening here. As we see, really interesting what's happening. This is kind of for our audience as well. He has gone to a university to complete a drug deal. He didn't know that Steve was going to use a philosophy book to get him his cash. So it just so happened that he got a philosophy book, cut it out, and got the money in. So when he picks up the philosophy book, flips through because he's waiting on bus, he flips to the chapter, and you saw the name of the chapter. So now he's kind of looking into it, reading, and he gets lost, and that's how bus pops up on him without him knowing. So it's just a really interesting, series of events right there. All right. So you guys ready? We're gonna run this one more time. I may do a stop and go here, but you guys are just getting more comfortable with the lines.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, good stuff. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take it from here and action.
They love me for my ambition, paper chase, palm itching, I brag different, the flow ignorant, got them hooked, they kept fishing. You popped off but play victim, look how the plot be twisting. You lost flavor when you kept on mixing, that boy stayed icy, with something that left you colorblind. Mind your own, come from mine,
tip money.
Before the top tick, I'm the one that they acknowledge. I move on quicker than flight mileage. I stay pressed, I'm quite polished. You peep me with my flight garments. They say the real can't tarnish. Daily eats with the garnish and some bomb weed that got my eyes starfish. Keep a list of goals to accomplish. Leave my past in the
Look up, man. Anybody can get the drop on you.
My bad. Philosophy book distracted me.
Philosophy. Okay. I like that. Educating yourself. It fits you too, the way you move. Brains over brawn. If I didn't like thumping people so much, I'd do it your way.
Well, I can't front like I'm a killer.
Now, that's another matter.
I'm on a chapter that's talking about God.
The God problem.
Problem? You don't believe in God?
The fool says in his own heart that there is no God. That's Psalms 14:1. A book thousands of years old, reaching across time to call me a fool. That's irony.
So what about heaven?
What about it? The spot for all the goody goodies, dressed in white. I like black Tims and black hoodies.
So you don't want to go?
Ain't no choir boys in this game, Caleb. You know how you gotta live to get to heaven.
Just believe in Christ.
You really like playing yourself, don't you?
What? That's all you need. That's all you need.
All this time, I thought you knew what you were doing. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. James 2:26. Just keep reading, because your lack of understanding on this point surprises me. I can't do what I'm planning to without you having a clear conscience.
What are you talking about?
You see that building over there? We're gonna do big things right there.
What?
I'll save the details for later. What you need to know right now is this. I'm putting you in charge.
Me?
Caleb, you look shocked. You couldn't tell I had you on the fast track for some time now.
I don't know, Buster. That seems like something for Roy.
Roy, this ain't up his alley. And I trust you, Caleb. You won't let me down. Oh yeah, forgot to mention the money. Details later, let's go.
There we go.
I see
All right.
what I'm facing.
Yeah. You see it?
Yeah, I caught it. Because the thing is like, there was parts where I had to slow down, and then there was parts where I had to increase the pace.
Mhm.
Because I found myself at one point waiting for a bus, because if I got it correctly, each time bus comes up, that's pretty much my cue, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, then what's happening is there's like a big quiet gap between the lines.
Mhm.
So
All right, right there. You see when he's like has like the yell face on. Is that supposed to be me, or is that supposed to be or is it the what?
This is
It's the me, right?
I believe this is the me. Right.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you are absolutely, your subtext is, what are you talking about right now? You
Yeah.
know? I'm the last person that you need to be putting in charge.
Okay.
So yeah, I do believe so.
Get that.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions on this? Because what I'm going to do now, this is good enough for us to take it all the way from the top. Oh yeah,
Okay.
thanks for pointing this out. I'm looking at the chat now. Chef's voice is a little low at the beginning of that particular scene. I think you picked it up like when you go through. So just make sure that you are at the proper space, Chef.
Gotcha.
When you do that.
Okay, Frank, give me 1 minute. I just gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Okay,
Just
cool,
1 minute, 60 seconds.
Okay, that'll work. And this will give me time to kind of shout out some people in the chat because I hadn't had a chance to just yet. Here, and let me go through. Also, if anybody wants to type anything, we're good. But Sophia is giving the shout out for Caleb and Bus. JC giving you props, making it look effortless. Adonvi know a little something about this big right here.
Adongbe.
Adongbe, yes.
He changed his profile picture.
Oh, that was okay. My bad. I didn't notice that. Good stuff. JC, you keep talking about that line. I'll talk a little bit about it a little bit later, but that's a callback right there. That's a throwback. Let's see here. Going through, I believe I want to give Julius a shout out. I believe Julius came in. Julius Golden. Yep. Good day, good evening. Glad to have you here, Julius. Yep.
Yeah, we got Roy, right? It's Roy, right?
That's Roy. Yep.
Yeah, we were just talking about you, man. Big fan. Big fan.
For sure. I'm scrolling down now. Let's see. Yeah, back out, Caleb. Abort. You're getting the warning. Good stuff. Appreciate it. Let's see here. I'm just going through here. Yeah, OG, you can see it too. We're working our way towards it, which is why it's good for us to just kind of take it from the top and go for the takes. And let's see what we get. Let's see. Yep. So we're looking good. Okay, I think we got everybody here. We good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring us back all the way. Now we're gonna go ahead and take it from the top. Here's what I'll do. Even if we get off, if we get way off, then I'll cut. But if we get slightly off in terms of the pacing, I will. I'm gonna let it run and see if you guys are seeing if you can make up the pace.
Okay.
I'll do it like that. Chase, you back? Just double checking for pace.
Yeah, so we're starting from the top, right?
Yeah, all the way from the top.
All right. I started recording again.
Thank you. And I just want to hear from Chase. Chase, you good?
He said he'll be back.
Oh, okay. All right. Looks like he's got a little bit there. So yeah, he'll pop in. All right. So any other general questions at all?
Does Matt get killed off in this one?
I think so.
Think he's safe in this one.
Yeah, he asked too many questions.
No, right? That's the neophyte. Okay, Chase has let us know now that he's back. So Chase, we're getting ready. We're going all the way from the top.
All right.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go for as perfect of a take as we can. And we will do this until we get it right. And action.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, I appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You right? Them fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? He straight?
Oh yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb.
I'll pause it because we're way ahead. We're way ahead.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, that's all good. We want to wait till, let's see, until you see here. So Stevie baby, right here. All right, so I'm gonna take this from the top. And action.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, I appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You right? Them fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? He's straight?
Oh yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb. Neophyte.
Alrighty then.
It's all good. You know? Oh man, this is good. I would probably be here on scholarship if I didn't mess my knee up in high school.
Yeah? You were that good, huh?
I still got the letter from the head coach here, Sandy Harrow. Funny thing is, I never wanted to go to college. Just play ball.
You don't go here?
Well, yeah, because of what I'm into now. If it weren't for that, man, I'd never step foot on this campus.
Well, what are you studying now?
Jeez, man, the questions. You picking them up or what?
Look, the point is, man, I like it. A lot of different stuff going on here. I think when my little lady comes here, I'm gonna come with her. I can learn something. Maybe hit a toga party or something.
Yo, stash what you got and meet me in 2.5 hours.
I'm already clean, so it's good. I'll be there. No problem.
That quick you ain't toting. You gonna make me peep your game here soon. See you there.
Ah, cool. Steve-O, gotta go.
All right, bro. I'll catch you later then.
Hey, you took the wrong one, man. That's his.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
School your boy, Stevie Wonder. He's in college after all.
They love me for my ambition, paper chase, palm itching. I brag different, the flow ignorant, got them hooked, they kept fishing. You popped off but play victim, look how the plot be twisting. You lost flavor when you kept on mixing. That boy stayed icy with something that left you colorblind. Mind your own, don't come for mine, that other stuff before.
Tip money.
You better get your watch fixed before the top tick. I'm the one that they acknowledge. I move on quicker than flight mileage. Y'all stay pressed, I'm quite polished. You peep me with my flight garments. They say the real can't tarnish. Daily eats with the garnish and some bomb weed that got my eyes starfish. Keep a list of goals to accomplish. Leave my past in the
Look up, man. Anybody can get the drop on you.
My bad. Philosophy book distracted me.
Philosophy. Okay, I like that. Educating yourself. Fits you too. You know, the way you move. Brains over brawn. If I didn't like thumping people so much, I'd do it your way.
Well, I can't front like I'm a killer.
Now that's another matter.
I'm on a chapter that's talking about God.
Here we go. The God problem.
Problem? You don't believe in God?
The fool says in his own heart that there is no God. That's Psalms 14:1, a book thousands of years old, reaching across time to call me a fool. That's irony.
So what about heaven?
What about it? A spot for all the goody goodies, dressed in white. I like black Tims and black hoodies.
So you don't want to go?
Ain't no choir boys in this game, Caleb. You know how you gotta live to get to heaven?
Yeah. Just believe in Christ.
You really like playing yourself, don't you?
What? That's all you need.
All this time I thought you knew what you were doing. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. James 2:26. Just keep reading, because your lack of understanding on this point surprises me. I can't do what I'm planning to without you having a clear conscience.
What are you talking about?
You see that building over there? We're gonna do big things right there.
What?
I'll save the details for later. What you need to know right now is this. I'm putting you in charge.
Me?
Caleb, you look shocked. You couldn't tell that I've had you on the fast track for some time now.
I don't know, Buster. This seems like something for Roy.
Roy, this ain't up his alley. And I trust you, Caleb. You won't let me down. Oh, forgot to mention the money. Details later. Let's go.
That was so good all the way through. Only at the end we got to get the timing. Only at the very end. Only at the end. You guys are living it.
You know what the throw off is? The throw off is there's certain parts where we don't have the face up there, right?
Yeah.
So like the time when
So we're waiting a little bit, right?
right, because we're outside of the car. So I'm looking for when it's my beat to go.
Yeah, but you're good. So you can continue to fill that out. Where you are at that point is fine. It really, really here at the end in terms of the performances are absolutely there. What's happening now is simply the timing, and it's only at the end. So Bus here, when we get to this line here, I'm sorry, this when we see this is where you are explaining this ain't up his alley, and I trust you, Caleb. You won't let me down. And you see him, he's you see his face here. Human Park, shout out to Human Park. We really see the indecision, the doubt. And so that's what's happening here. Bus is explaining to him and kind of trying to alleviate any concerns. I want you to wait, Bus, until you see this line, this illustration to mention, did I mention the money?
Okay. Got you.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you wait here for that, and you can even take your time on it, but make sure, you got to get it out, when you see this, then we straight all the way through. All the way through. But guys, the performances from everybody, I'm going to stop talking because I want you guys to get into the pocket again. We're going to take you from the top and you just run it. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. From the top. Good job. All right, here we go.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, I appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You right? Them fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? He straight?
Oh yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
It's all good. Oh man, this is good. I would probably be here if I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll cut. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's all good. It was good. And you know what? And it was even the cut at the beginning was fine. We didn't necessarily need the neophyte line. So I'm glad that you stopped once we cut to the intro, Chase. That was good.
Cool.
My bad, guys. I fumbled.
No, all good. All good.
All right.
All right, let's hear from the top. Good stuff, guys.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, I appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You right? Them fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? He straight?
Oh yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb. Neophyte.
Alrighty then.
It's all good. Oh man, this is good. I would probably be here on scholarship if I didn't mess my knee up in high school.
Yeah? You were that good, huh?
Yeah, I still got the letter from the head coach, Sandy Harrow. Funny thing is, I never wanted to go to college. Just play ball.
You don't go here?
Well, yeah, because of what I'm into now. If it wasn't for that, man, I'd never step foot on this campus.
Well, what are you studying now?
Jeez, the questions. Are you trying to pick them up or what?
The point is, man, I like it. A lot of different stuff going on here. I think when my little lady comes, I'll come with her. I can learn something. Maybe hit a toga party.
Yo, stash what you got and meet me in 2.5 hours.
I'm already clean, so it's good. I'm there. No problem.
That quick you ain't told. You gonna make me peep your game here soon. See you there.
Ha. Cool. Steve-O, we gotta go.
All right, bro. I'll catch you later then.
Hey, you took the wrong one, man. That's his.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
School your boy, Stevie Wonder. He's in college after all.
They love me for my ambition, paper chase, palm itching. I brag different, the flow ignorant, got them hooked, they kept fishing. You popped off but play victim, look how the plot be twisting. You lost flavor when you kept on mixing. That boy stayed icy with something that left you colorblind. Mind your own, don't come for mine.
Tip money.
I'm on a different time, yo. You better get your watch fixed before the top tick. I'm the one that they acknowledge. I move on quicker than flight mileage. I stay pressed, I'm quite polished. You peep me with my flight garments. They say the real can't tarnish. Daily eats with the garnish and some bomb weed that got my eyes starfish. Keep a list of goals to accomplish. Leave my past in the
Look up, man. Anybody could get the drop on you.
My bad. Philosophy book distracted me.
Philosophy. Okay. I like that. Educating yourself. It fits you too. The way you move. Brains over brawn. If I didn't like thumping people so much, I'd do it your way.
Well, I can't front like I'm a killer.
Now that's another matter.
I'm on a chapter that's talking about God.
Here we go. The God problem.
Problem? You don't believe in God?
The fool says in his own heart that there is no God. That's Psalms 14:1, a book thousands of years old, reaching across time to call me a fool. That's irony.
So what about heaven?
What about it? A spot for all the goody-goodies dressed in white. I like black Tims and black hoodies.
So you don't want to go?
Ain't no choir boys in this game, Caleb. You know how you gotta live to get into heaven?
Just believe in Christ.
You really like playing yourself, don't you?
What? That's all you need.
Really? All this time I thought you knew what you were doing. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. James 2:26. Just keep reading, because your lack of understanding on this point surprises me. I can't do what I'm planning to without you having a clear conscience.
What are you talking about?
Look, you see that building over there? We're gonna do big things right there.
What?
I'll save the details for later. What you need to know right now is this. I'm putting you in charge.
Me?
Caleb, you look shocked. You can tell that I had you on the fast track for some time now.
I don't know, Buster. This seems like something for Roy.
Roy. This ain't up his alley. And I trust you, Caleb. You won't let me down. Oh, forgot to mention the money. Details later, though. Let's go.
That's what's up. Guys, great job. Here we go. I got one request. I want to do it one more time, all the way from the top, because I sense that you guys can actually take it a little bit higher.
Okay.
How does it sound okay? I want to give you guys a quick minute here. Let me throw up here some props from the chat. The chat is definitely feeling what you guys are doing. But you guys are killing it. You're absolutely killing it. I just see there's another level.
All right.
Yeah, let me just go down here. Yeah, you guys. Buzz, I'm gonna ask you to, on this last one that we do, inch just a little closer. I don't want you to crowd the mic, but inch just a little closer because you are still just a little lower than you were during the rehearsals.
You know, we got to be cool outside. Hopefully, you guys remember, you know, that iconic line.
That's Roy, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Yeah,
2,
like that.
3, 4. We good there?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I like that. All right, guys. We're going to do it one more time. We're going to absolutely kill it right here. Yeah, JC. JC loves that line. Be cool outside. Is Julia still in here?
All right.
Yes.
All right, Frank, you need to lead the way.
Yes, absolutely. You guys are killing me right now. It's funny. We're having these like gonna end up having iconic lines.
Yes.
Once it's hit, everybody gonna be having their favorite iconic line from Life or Death. All right, good stuff. All right, I'm gonna take us back to the screen. I know you guys are going to absolutely kill it. Should be our last time. Definitely feel free to jump right in. Any questions before we do? If not, we're gonna go. All right, looks like we're all good. All right, one last time, and action.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What's up?
This for me? Oh man, I appreciate that.
It's nothing. Figured you were hungry.
You right? Them fries hitting the spot right about now. So Stevie, baby, who's your boy? You straight?
Oh yeah, Caleb. This is Matt. Matt, meet Caleb. Neophyte.
Alrighty then.
It's all good. You know? Oh man, this is good. I would probably be here on scholarship if I didn't mess my knee up in high school.
Oh yeah? You were that good, huh?
I still got the letter from the head coach here, Sandy Harrow. Funny thing is, I never wanted to go to college. I only play ball.
You don't go here?
Well, yeah, because of what I'm into now. If it weren't for that, I'd probably never step foot on this campus.
Well, what are you studying now?
Jeez, man, the questions. Picking them up or what?
The point is, man, I like it. A lot of different stuff happening here. I think when my little lady comes, I'm gonna come with her. I could learn something. Maybe even catch a toga party or something.
Yo, stash what you got and meet me in 2.5 hours.
I'm already clean, so it's good. I'm there, no problem.
That quick you ain't told. You gonna make me peep your game here soon. See you there.
Ha! Cool. Steve-O, gotta go.
Alright, bro. I'll catch you later then.
Hey, you took the wrong one, man. That's his.
Nah, man, it's cool. It's cool.
School your boy, Stevie Wonder. He's in college after all.
They love me for my ambition, paper chase, palm itching. I brag different, the flow ignorant, got them hooked, they kept fishing. You popped off but play victim, look how the plot be twisting. You lost flavor when you kept on mixing. That boy stayed icy with something that left you colorblind. Mind your own, don't come for mine.
Tip money.
Get your watch fixed before the top tick. I'm the one that they acknowledge. I move on quicker than flight mileage. I stay pressed, I'm quite polished. You peep me with my flight garments. They say the real can't tarnish. Daily eats with the garnish and some bomb weed that got my eyes starfish. Keep a list of goals to accomplish. Leave my past in the
Look up, man. Anybody could get the drop on you.
My bad. Philosophy book distracted me.
Philosophy, okay. I like that. Educating yourself. It fits you too, the way you move. Brains over brawn. If I didn't like thumping people so much, I'd do it your way.
I'm gonna pause it right there. And when I do these in the future, if I end up edit these, I'm gonna put the edit here because that was you came in really much too late, bus, and it just would have been rushed the whole way. The performances would not have been there. So I'm just gonna take it from the phone call and then let you come in at the appropriate time. And then also you're a little bit too close now to your
Damn.
Yeah, you're a little bit too close.
No.
Still probably a little too loud. Count to 10 for me.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4. Too loud?
Yeah.
Let me rock this mic setting real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I find it funny that he's talking about God, but then he's coming in like he's like over you.
Right.
Yeah.
So how about now? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4.
that's clear.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take it from the phone ring. You'll hear all the cues, and then as soon as we see Caleb in the car with you, that's your line. Anybody can get the drop on you or whatever the line is. Cool.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna take it from here and action.
With the garnish and some bomb weed that got my eyes starfish. Keep a list of goals to accomplish. Leave my past in the
Look up, man. Anybody could get your drop on you.
My bad. Philosophy book distracted me.
Philosophy, okay. I like that. Educating yourself. Fits you too, the way you move. Brains over brawn. If I didn't like thumping people so much, I'd do it your way.
Well, I can't front like I'm a killer.
Nah, that's enough. Oh, excuse me. We gonna run it back?
Yeah, I'm gonna run it from there because I see.
Let me drink some water.
Okay, cool. The way I'm doing it is I'm actually thinking about it from the edit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run it from here. Caleb, I can't front like I'm a killer.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna let it go back a little bit, and as soon as you see yourself there, that's when you can come in with that line.
Yep.
But you good or not yet?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right, we're gonna take it from here and action.
Now that's another matter.
No.
Oh,
we're gonna take it from Caleb's first line.
All right.
Caleb's line is can't front like I'm a killer, and then you come in after that. Well, I can't front like I'm a killer. All right, so I'm starting here just to lead up to that line. All right, Caleb. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. And action.
Well, I can't front like I'm a killer.
Now that's another matter.
I'm on a chapter that's talking about God.
Here we go. The God problem.
Problem? You don't believe in God?
The fool says in his own heart that there is no God. That's Psalms 14:1. A book thousands of years old, reaching across time to call me a fool. That's irony.
So, what about heaven?
What about it? A spot for all the goody-goodies, dressed in white. I like black Tims and black hoodies.
So you don't want to go?
Ain't no quiet boys in this game, Caleb. You know how you gotta live to get to heaven.
Yeah. Just believe in Christ.
You really like playing yourself, don't you?
What? That's all you need.
Man, all this time I thought you knew what you were doing. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. James 2:26. Just keep reading, because your lack of understanding on this point surprises me. I can't do what I'm planning to without you having a clear conscience.
What are you talking about?
You see that building over there? We're gonna do big things right there.
What?
I'll save the details for later. What you need to know right now is this. I'm putting you in charge.
Me?
Caleb, you look shocked. You couldn't tell I had you on the fast track for some time now?
I don't know, Buster. It seems like something for Roy.
Roy. This ain't up his alley. And I trust you, Caleb. You won't let me down. Oh, I forgot to mention the money. But details later anyway. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna focus on the end because we have gotten absolutely amazing performances throughout this piece, but our ending has been choppy like every time. So we need to make sure that I can go in and make my edits no problem when I put together the final, but I've got to make sure that we get an ending that's completely clean. So let's focus on this slide right here with Caleb's line. That we're going to start it here. Caleb's line here is me. Because he's reacting to Bus letting him know that we're going to put him in charge. And so here, Bus, I want you to definitely take your time through this. Caleb, you look shocked. You can tell that, I've had you on the fast track. I'm not saying go super slow, but just your normal natural timing when you're giving your performance. Because if we start Caleb's line of me at the proper point, which is here, then everything else is going to fall into place. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Cool. And if we get that and we nail it, then we're out. We don't necessarily have to have it from beginning to the end because I'm going to put it together on the final. Okay. All right. Good stuff. All right. So I'm going to take it from here. The first line is Caleb's me, and your me is the subtext. What are you talking about? I'm the last person that you need to be putting in charge.
Okay, so about how long you think that slide right there is gonna last?
This slide lasts a while because after you say you're me, I don't want you to hold on it, but this slide is going to be here. It's from 603 all the way to.
No, I'm talking about the slide before that, like so I can gauge when to come in.
Okay, I'll let it run. I'm going to put it 5 seconds before. So right now the slide comes in at 6. I'll start it at 5:55. So you've got roughly a 5-second count.
Okay.
All right. And then here, by the time we see this, we should be hearing, we should be to Caleb's line. I don't know, Buster. This seems like something for Roy by the time you see this. So if we get to this just a little bit late, no worries. We'll simply, you can kind of speed things up, but we're going to work this from here until we get this one perfect.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna start us at 5:55. You good, Bus?
Yes, sir.
Nice. All right, we're gonna take it from here and action.
Me?
Caleb, you look shocked. You couldn't tell I had you on the fast track for some time now?
I don't know, Buster. It seems like something for Roy.
Roy? This ain't up his alley. And I trust you, Caleb. You won't let me down. I know you won't. Oh yeah. Forgot to mention the money. Details later though. Let's go.
Nice. I feel like you guys were in the pocket. I am going to push us one more time on the very end just to make sure, because you guys are living it. I just want to make sure that we absolutely get it.
It's
Cool.
that last slide. It's that,
All right.
that last slide. Gotta catch the timing.
Yeah, but you guys did good. You guys, it's nothing quote unquote wrong. I just sense that we can get it even better.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna take us to 5:55, 5:56. So this was pretty good. Okay, you guys ready? Okay. And no, we won't go to the top, wealth engineering. We're just gonna do it right here because we've got great stuff all the way through. Wealth engineering is asking to the top. No, all I need is this here at the end. You guys will see. I know what I have before this, and it's brilliant. I just want to make sure we end strong. All right, and action.
Me?
Caleb, you look shocked. You couldn't tell I had you on the fast track for some time now?
I don't know, Buster. This seems like something for Roy.
Roy. This ain't up his alley. And I trust you, Caleb. I know you won't let me down. I know it. Oh, I forgot to mention money. Details later, though. Let's go.
Okay, going back. So on this last line bus, this is what I said. I need to give you some direction. So this thing here at the end is you of course are making it obvious that of course he needs, this is going to be a lucrative thing, but you are right now you see 100%, like we all can see his look on his face right now. And so this is all about you making it allaying his concerns here. So in a way, you're kind of being really casual and maybe making a little joke about it. I don't want you to play this like oh, I forgot to mention the money. No, this is just something over the top. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget this money. It's all about this money. All right, so I don't want you to play this like you actually forgot about the money. That's what's happening here.
Okay.
Cool. And then on your line right before, you've got a little bit of time. Let's see. No, you're good. No, I'm not going to complicate it. You're doing good. All right, let's take it from here. Good stuff, Caleb.
Thank you.
And action.
Me?
Caleb, you look shocked. You couldn't tell I've had you on the fast track for some time now?
I don't know, Buster. This seemed like something for Roy.
Roy. This ain't up his alley, and I trust you, Caleb. You won't let me down. No. Did I mention the money? Details later. Let's go.
All right, guys, good job. So here's what I'm gonna do. I feel like I have what I need in order to edit together where it needs to be, and ultimately that's what this is about. We're doing a live performance, we're getting the story out, and we're setting ourselves up to put us in a situation where we can have our final product. You guys know what I'm doing. I'm cutting these out, clipping them out, and I'm posting them on the shorter social media platforms. Now, that being said, if there's something, I want us to be prepared where as I'm cutting, if I see where we really do need some little part, then I'll just reach out to you personally and grab that and work with you to pick up that line. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
Yes,
Cool.
sir.
All right, good stuff. I think overall we got it, and I appreciate it. We see here that we've got the chat throwing in. Chat, let our actors know that we did a good job, and I want to give a special thanks to Before the Billions, showing his versatility as a thespian.
Sir. Thespian.
I appreciate that.
Thespian, you.
Before the Billions, voiceover thespian in the house.
You know what? This is the game. It is. And it's painful out here. Something like they said.
I know, right? No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
I stopped my recording.
Yeah.
Just stop mine as well.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so definitely everybody can cut your recordings. I'm going and we'll make arrangements for you guys to send that to me. Absolutely strong work. If you guys notice, I was just going for I was actually going for perfection at the very, very end. This is why we just kept going over and over again. It's one of these things where, you guys understand with pretty much anything, a lot of times we remember and we vibe with the first things that we hear and the last things we hear. So I always want to make sure that we end strong to give, the proper impression with it when we're doing these episode by episode. So I kind of key in on that. You guys notice that too. If you go back, if you haven't yet, go back and take a look at how we always end our episodes, the previous ones, and you'll see that just about every time we are ending extremely strong, on a high emotional moment, or on a moment that's really, really telling, that leaves the viewer with enough to be able to really contemplate, think about what's going on. We kind of want it on your mind right at the end. So I'm always going for that. So that's why you all saw me kind of go forward and push our talent just a little as we were going for the ending. All right, but we see here, we got some good stuff in. I'm going to go ahead and drop while I'm going through the comments. If we have anybody that wants to call in, there you go. Chase, this is your first time with us. What did you think? How was this experience for you?
It was really fun. This is the first time I've done voiceover live like this, so that was a cool experience. And also, like, doing the rehearsals in front of an audience was also really unique. So it was definitely something that I will remember.
Yeah, and you're right. I mean, look at what we're doing. We putting you guys through the rehearsals, the actual performance in front of everybody. So we're working on it and we're building it together. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
All right. Thanks for having me.
You are so welcome, Chase. You are welcome to hang out if you want, or if you got to go do some other things. You all are working on assignments for me. I don't know if you need to get. I don't know if
you want to do tonight.
I don't know if you got your stuff done or not. I believe you guys have an edit, if I'm not mistaken. No. Are you in my narrative or are you in
narrative? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you may have just recently finished an edit. So yeah. Anyway, you're welcome to hang out, or you can head out if you want. All good.
All right. Well, I gotta bounce because I gotta get some stuff turned in. But it was nice working with you all. Nice meeting you.
Chase, good job, brother.
You as well.
Thank you.
Great job. Great job.
Awesome job, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, you did great. Bus, your voice is like incredible. I just want to say that.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, bro. Good stuff. Anybody else want to jump in?
Yeah. Overall, I wonder, is this gonna count for school credit?
I wish you was in one of my classes. I'll definitely hook you up.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so how many more episodes do we have? Or do you have for Life or Death?
10 more.
10 more, okay.
Yeah, we got 17 in total.
I see you've been putting out the short videos. So those are just like the endings of the edits.
Yes, you see what I'm doing here, and in that, yeah, we do our thing live, and it's good. We get everything down, and it's a really good experience across the board. But then you see, I'm chopping it up into these 1 minute little episodes, and I'm slowly getting them out across Insta, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. And my hope is that as these go out, that and it's funny, I have to get a little bit more time to do promotion. This is one of these things where you produce it, and then once it's done, then you got to really, really get it out there, because anybody can watch these at any time. So it's not necessarily time sensitive. So I have the time to go out, I believe, and do the pushing. Now, it's always good to have it kind of develop and pick up momentum while we're putting it out. That would be great. But I'm really not sweating it, because people can watch this at any time. And you know how people love to binge watch. I think you all are going on this with me now, this journey live, because you all are basically being patient and going week to week, waiting for the story to develop. a lot of people will be like, man, forget all that. I just want to wait till you finish everything and then I'll binge watch it. And, you know, it's going to be, we're only 10%. I've only gotten to part 10 as far as the shorts are concerned, you know, so that's 10%. We're going to have somewhere like between 90 and 100 total of those parts. So we're just on those with the journey. It's
That's
just
dope.
yeah, and shout out to you, Chef, because Chef, as you say, I don't know if anybody, and definitely remember to throw your link, Chef, so I can put it on there. But Chef, put the first 7 shows, I forget how many, first 5, 6, whatever it was, together back to back, and then covered them as a review on his channel. And you know that I thought that was really, really a hot thing, and I'm open to anybody wanting to be creative like that as well, and you know, kind of doing this sort of a review. So shout out to you, Chef. I thought that was dope.
Appreciate you, man. It was look, you dope. I was just repackaging your magic. You feel me? So
But it's a good thing because number one, you see, I'm so focused on getting the next one out, and it really is taking my time. Just so you guys know, I was editing today until like 4 o'clock to get this one done. So I'm coming down to the wire on these, and that just doesn't leave me time for creative stuff like what you're doing. Hey, let's put it all together. Let's kind of talk about it. Let's get a recap in. I wish I had more time to do that as I'm doing it, but you know, I gotta get these. I gotta keep them going.
right.
Makes sense. And you know, the thing is that you got to think about the long game. I mean, it's going to be, you know, this is going to be up for years into perpetuity. So,
Yes.
you know, it's a lot of time for people to come across this series and binge watch.
That's it exactly. That's it exactly. So this reminds me of when, you know, my first film, Love Trap, where it was, you know, when you're shooting an indie film, and that was my first one, you're putting everything into it, you know, and you're like, man, I hope people love it. Maybe it'll win awards, but I always, and I told the entire cast and crew this, let's just for now focus on doing everything that we possibly can to put it all into what we're doing now. And when we do that and we have it, then we'll be able to, after it's done, focus on all these other things, promotion, getting it to film festivals, and wherever it lands is where it's going to land. And that's exactly what happened with Love Trap. And then, you know, even subsequent films after that. And so, yeah, you 100% right. Before the Billions, it's the long game, all about the long game. Good stuff. Let's see here. I'm just going through here. Seeing, let's see. Adrian, Professor Frank Gooden, edifying future generations. Putting a little something down. What do you guys think of Bus and his Bible quoting?
Yeah, I think that Sophia hit the nail on the head when she said, "So the bad people always know like the Bible scriptures." Then I was about to ask Chef, like, you know, do you like the Butters, or do you only like Black Tims?
Oh, I'm like, what?
So here's the funniest thing.
Yeah, tell this story. Tell this whole story, Chef. I want everybody to hear this because this is actually profound.
Oh, you have some on, Reed.
So, funny story is there was this dude is clever. Once I got to take a look at the script, I'm reading through the script, and I said, "Oh, this dude Frank ain't playing. He ain't playing." So if you guys if you remember the spot where, you know, when he's talking about heaven, and he says that place for the goody goodies dressed in white, I like black Tims and black hoodies, right? So he was quoting a Biggie line, Notorious B.I.G. You know,
you even had the sample in the background.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, in my youth, you know, back in the days when I was still a record executive, you know, I knew Biggie. Junior Mafia's album was actually done at the studio that I ran with one of my boys, old school artist named Special Ed. So, you know, we knew dude from Brooklyn. So that's why it was wild. It was wild.
Right. Yeah, that was a good line when you really think about it. Like, that line actually stood out to me. That's why I brought it up. And then also Caleb's line where he says, "School your boy, Stevie Wonder. He's in college after all." Oh, okay. I see what you're trying to do there.
Well, Natasha Vincent. Interesting, huh?
I just want to talk about just a little bit of, I guess I'll call it synchronicity maybe, but I find it really interesting that when I wrote it and threw in the Biggie quote, which of course speaks to who Bus is, right? But then I didn't know that one day I would be working with an individual who has worked directly with Biggie's team. Biggie himself or the team?
Biggie himself. So me and Special Ed, we had a studio called the Dollar Cab Lab in Brooklyn. If you ever go see Special Ed Unsung, I was on that show. I used to manage Ed for a long time. I was on tour for a few years. He was a homie. We went to high school together. We all grew up on the same block. So pretty much once things started popping in the late 80s, and then we went out on the road, we met Pac when he was still on the road with Digital Underground. So remember a lot of the stuff that took place. I don't want to go too far into things, but in terms of New York and all of that, I was supposed to be at the studio tonight. What happened to Pac at the studio? Because one of the guys that I rode with, Lil Sean, he was at the studio doing his own record because he was actually signed to Uptown at the time, Bad Boy. So anyway, it's like, handshake, actual communication, been in the same spot. I didn't sleep on his couch or anything like that, but
right. But you actually knew this brother and worked with this brother.
Yes.
And so here I have an individual.
In terms of working with him for more specificity, he actually, one of his groups, which was Junior Mafia, he brought the Junior Mafia project over to that studio. So so we were working on Junior Mafia's project. But outside of that, it was just camps, hanging with camps, kicking it.
Right. But for me, I mean, that's it's like what Natasha is talking about here. The serendipity is absolutely amazing that, now you are a part of a project like this where you end up, having someone who actually knew him is, giving us a quote in service of a story that throws back to him. So it's like, I would never have seen anything like that coming. And so
Brooklyn is a small place too, man. Even though Brooklyn is kind of big, Brooklyn, in terms of being a Brooklynite, it's kind of small too, where you always, there's one degree of separation at most.
Gotcha. That's amazing. Let's see here. Tony's asking.
Kenyatta.
Do you know this person or?
Yeah, I know who Kenyatta is.
Oh, okay. Tony,
that's funny.
Small world is Tony saying.
Hey, what's up with engineering?
So yeah, you've been patient. JC in the house. Talk to us, brother. What you always come up with just this amazing insights. What you got for us this time?
Yeah, sorry, I was late a bit, but I as soon as I walked in, I was basically exposed to the script, which with Bus Part was really showing every show I take away different things, and this show was more like the script that played it for me. Like the script was genius to me, and that's right away. I was like, I noticed it right away. I'm like, wow, like it's pretty good. I like the contrast from that line also, like when you were talking about heaven and then dressed in white, and then the way you deliver it. I like black teams and black hoodies. It's like, man, the contrast, the whole thing, really made the line better. And then when we had the animation, you had the beat switch around that time too, switch back to conversation with the close-up in the eye. I'm like, yeah, that deserve a close-up attention. So So I really like that. And Bus voice, it's effortless, man. Like, and I like the struggle we had to with timing and everything in this episode, because people might take it for granted, right? How they could see the whole show and the full editing place, and then they don't realize how it is made. Especially if you're hearing the voice, like Bus voice, you might like, yeah, this is like all in, right? But at the same time, it took so many cuts and so many rewind to get it that perfect. And I like that we're able to see that, because up until now we had every trial like maybe 2-3 times, and then a full run. It's perfect. But today we were able to see that, yeah, this is more like realistic on what you would see on the set, where you have to take many cut to get to that perfection line. But I'm happy that you were sticking with the perfection line. We tried to get it, and we had a full cut, but we did it 2 times to still make sure that. And it's also easier for editing too. So I understand why you
Yes.
did that. And Caleb's voice today too, at the scene in the beginning with with BTB. My guy BTB, man, always left hanging or something happened to him. Thank you
It
for
totally
putting.
worked. Yeah, because you see, the character's a white guy, and I think it carries B2B. It kind of sounded like a white person. Yeah,
I didn't want to say it, man.
I think you were
But,
able to do
you know,
that.
if I use this mic, then
Yeah, I mean, it was great. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. So yeah, the whole interaction was pretty good, and yeah, the whole episode I liked it. But that conversation in the car was it was insignificant in more ways than one.
Mhm.
As I mentioned earlier, that using the Bible's code to convey your philosophy and convert other people to join you.
Mhm.
This book, it's a tool, right? It could be used for good. We see many people try to use it for good, but there are also a segment of the humanity, regardless of times, right?
Mhm.
That use this same book, the same codes for evil. So
Yes.
that was
Yep.
also an interesting contrast that I noticed. I like to think of it on a philosophical perspective, and that got to my attention. And lastly, I want to say, I mean, I've met Bust in this show, so I don't necessarily know him personally, but based on what I hear from his own channel, I would say like it would be more in the type that would use these codes for in terms of the light, right?
Mhm.
But the way that he delivers this performance, like he sold it so well that you wouldn't know that it would actually be on the type where he wouldn't, like, there is this internal conflict in him, knowing from what I know now, but that you did not hear at all in any of the cut that we took today. So that's another testament of the acting skills and the level of professionalism that he brings to the table. So I did notice that, sir. I did notice that throughout the whole.
Appreciate you,
So,
Mhm.
so yeah, that's all
So,
I had to bring for today.
my man.
I
Mon
love
frere.
it. I love it. Stacey comes down and breaks so many things down. One of the things that you mentioned too earlier was it was absolutely on purpose that we set up the scene at the college campus to where it's like typical, things are like all happy go lucky, and but these, this is going down red in plain sight. Mhm.
Yeah, hey, that's how it's done. That's how it's done in
you
real
know
life.
what?
So I was
You know what, JC? That actually brings up a story.
Uh-oh.
But
Tell it.
I've actually been in that kind of situation.
Mm.
It wasn't.
Tell
It
it
wasn't like
without.
that.
Yeah, hey, now
Incriminate yourself.
Exactly.
No, it wasn't me. So let me tell you this. I'll be quick with it. This happened a few years ago when I was in college, and I was an Uber driver. So at that time I was working like 3 jobs. I was an Uber driver. I had a job in a warehouse, and I was also working at school. So during this time I had just started, and it's like my very first ride that I'm actually doing, and I'm downtown Atlanta, over there by Georgia State, of course, and that's the school I went to. And I'm like, okay, I pick up this lady. She's like around my mom's age. She's like in her 40s and stuff. And she's like, hey, you know what? We're starting up a conversation. She's like, hey, I have a son the same age as you, and I'm taking her to her destination, and she's just going and telling me about her son. That reminds me of that she reminded of her son about me. So she gets to this spot, and she's like, hey, you know what? Can you pull over here? It's like this warehouse, abandoned warehouse. Guy standing outside, and I pull into the driveway of this abandoned warehouse, and this guy comes up, and then they're like, "Hey, what's up? How are you doing?" He's in the back seat, and then I see that they do some handshake. I see him like, okay, I thought that was kind of weird, and then they were talking for a quick little second, and then he walks off. So then I'm like, okay. And then she said, hey, let's go ahead on to the initial destination that we were going to. And then I'm sitting here like thinking, like, did this lady just sell drugs? And I'm I'm over here in my mom's car. I'm not even I don't even have my car. I'm in my mom's car as this lady who's the same age as my mom over here buying drugs in the back of her car. So overall, that was just a weird experience. My very first drive with Uber.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's something. Me too. My first drive with Uber, there was something weird happening too that same night, but it wasn't anything drug related. But
did you have to disinfect? Did you have to disinfect the back seat?
Because you know what is that? I had a ride right after that, and then we had talked about it. I was just telling him, like, this is my second ride, and the first ride didn't go too well.
That's a trip. Yeah, I guess you never know when people jump in. You got to be on alert with all of that, right?
Yeah, man.
But I also noticed too, Caleb was riding a nice ride this time, eh? The red coupe Mustang, or was it Chevrolet?
Yeah,
like Camaro.
Yeah, business is going well, eh?
Yeah, he got the new ride.
So these are the small details, right? Like because sometimes you see times being skipped, and then you don't necessarily see it throughout the show, but every so often you're like, oh, okay, last time he was doing this, you see that he's getting paid, right? Like that, you kind of like adding 2 and 2 together.
He's getting rid of that work really fast.
Yeah, I got a little apartment, luxury apartment.
Yeah,
who that is mama house.
Previous
Yeah.
one.
I'm doing okay.
Caleb, man,
You doing okay?
Come up.
But hey, man, Bus was pushing it, man, on fast track. And that's true. We did notice that, right? Even Roy was mentioning that. Hey, is he ready yet for this type of move? First mission was pretty a strong mission. Then after he's talking about big things. I like that. I like the way you adjusted that too, Bus. Like because I know Bus is always monotone with that voice, but when he said big thing, like he really made it.
Look, it's funny. That was I saw your comment. You was like, "Yo, more emphasis on the big." I was like, "All right, my man." I was like, yeah. So you did that. I gotta give you your props, bro. You did your thing. At one point, I seen him back there. He's like, pick it up.
I saw that too. I saw that too. JC is living it. JC is like right there. He's invested. He's like, listen, y'all behind the pace a little bit. JC gonna let you know in the chat.
Yeah, man. Every night, every Saturday, I make sure to be available as much as I can, to be fully in, not doing anything else, listening. But yeah, I really like it too. But that's why I respect Frank, man. Frank is really nice the way he's directing you and me. I would probably need more training on being nicer.
Crack that whip.
And Breaking Bad, that's Frank.
But whatever it takes to get perfection, and tonight was a testament of that. How the work pays off.
Great performances across the board, and I noticed that too, Chef. Chef still, Bus is still pushing that Caddy Coop, boy, strong Caddy Coop.
I'm curious to know, like, what's this like developing conflict between Roy and Bus? Like, if I don't know if Seems like the story's kind of heading that way, maybe. What is that?
Ah,
What is that,
man.
Frank?
I forgot.
I bet you.
I don't know, but
I think you're being
as a-
really observant. You're being really observant. There's
I
a
don't
lot of
know.
little things too that we haven't talked about as a group that's happened up to now that's going on as well. So I can say that much.
As a fan, I'm watching this and I'm like, I don't know. It seems that he's limiting Roy's like he's limiting his potential, like he's limiting his access so that he can get Caleb to the same level so that he can take
Yeah.
over. Like he's obviously looking for someone who's to take over the business, but it seems that he's already made his mind on Caleb, but he's training him to get there. Whereas to me, Royce seems already there, but maybe his ambition doesn't match or something. But maybe that's when we'll hear the background history of Roy and Bus and Caleb and Bus and see where that plays in. So we'll see.
Yeah, you know what? I want to speculate a little bit. Is that I believe that he's just tired of Roy. He's getting tired of Roy because if he saw in the episode, I believe it's episode 4.
Yeah, was it 3? I think 3.
Yeah, so episode 3, when Roy he ended up killing those 2 guys, killed me and then the other guy, and then the other, you know what I mean? Actually, you know what? No, he killed about like 5 people in that episode.
He's got a lot of people.
like, man, he's getting kind of sloppy, man. I mean, I might have to let him go. He's a little too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm over here.
Might be on something.
I'm over here.
How's that sound, Frank?
He killed.
What I like is the fact that you all are being very observant, but I can't. I'm not. I'm gonna keep it closed.
10 more episodes, eh?
We're at 10 more episodes. We're not even halfway through. We're slowly building as we go. So yeah, this stuff is happening for reasons. I'll say that. Absolutely. But I love that you guys are paying attention. I love it. I wish I could say something, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
All right, no worries. We get it. We respect that.
So good stuff.
Yeah.
As always, I appreciate you, JC, coming up and sharing your point of view. Because you're definitely picking up a lot of stuff as well. And as a creator, as a writer, I think about it, I haven't had anybody and this is with all of you. Been sitting on this story for so long, you want to get a chance to kind of really break down things that other people see and insights that other people have as we go. And I'm paying attention. There might be things that might end up being developed further before we get there. So yeah, it's always good. This is a great experience for me as well.
One last question before I go, and I know it's getting late. Sorry, guys, but one last question. I was really curious. What are your process of writing a script? Like, how do you end up with the script part? So, do you first have a visualization of where you want to lead the audience, and then you write like a draft, and then you kind of like try to cut it down into smaller pieces? Like, I'm trying to understand how you end up with the final script.
Yeah, that's a good question that you ask. Because different writers have different ways to go about it. I know a brilliant. Well, I don't know him personally, but I have read of who I consider to be a really, really brilliant writer who doesn't write the same way that I write. The way that I write is I really do. I really almost start at the end, believe it or not. Like I conceive of a general idea, and then I shape how I shape or craft my ending that I think is powerful, and then I go backwards, and it's like, well, what needs to happen in order for this to happen, and what needs to happen in order for this to happen, and I go all the way back to where I think the beginning should be. And for me, it gives my writing purpose when I do that, and I'm a very purposeful writer. Now, there are other people who write forward. They'll start and not even know where they're going, and there's nothing wrong with that either. And so they sort of take the writing process like it's develop characters, and then they prune, and then they continue to write and brainstorm, and then they end up wherever they end up. And that's a very that could be a very effective and inspirational way to write as well. The way that I write, you have, if you're going to do it that way, you've got to be willing to go into nuances, and you got to, there's a number of things so that it doesn't take you straight from point A to point B, because I already know where I'm going.
Yeah.
So I have to keep you all from jumping ahead of me. I know where he's going, so so that's the way that I write. So when you ask me that, I start at the end and I write everything as we go to take me to that ending. And then yeah, I'm plotting everything out. So before I even get to the script, I've already wrote out the scenes. And this is what I'm teaching my students in narrative production actually right now, in terms of writing your scenes out and understanding where you're going in terms of an outline and a synopsis before I even actually write the actual script. So I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. It helps me too, and visualizing other things that I'm doing. But yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. And I won't hold it for too long, but shout out to everyone here. Great performance. Can't wait to see how it develops. And looking to hear more from Caleb and Chiefs. And hopefully if BDB gets another scene, it doesn't get left out. Or,
I know. It's going to be a trip if you get into another scene.
He's like Kenny. He's like Kenny from South Park. He'll get killed every episode.
Right?
Yeah. Either get killed or get hanging.
Kill Kenny.
We gotta get Wally too. Wally and up there too. So I'll try to motivate him to join early next time and see what he does. But
this is I'm telling you, Before the Billions is in 2 separate parts now, and there's something that was completely not anticipated. This is a developing story. If Before the Billions you somehow end up with another part in this, I'm gonna be floored.
You know what, Frank? Is that it's funny because I was just doing laundry and then all of a sudden, oh, come on up. I was like, oh, okay, let me go ahead. Laundry just sitting there.
My bad.
Yeah, come make history instead.
Right. Yeah, the laundry will be there.
Yeah, I've been telling my friends and family, like, look, this is me right here. I'm about to do the same thing again, but put in my resume. And did an interview.
Yes,
I'm like,
of course.
I'm in life or death with Frank Gooden.
For sure.
And you're a working actor.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, guys. Good night. See you.
Thank you.
Night,
Appreciate you, man. Always. This is I'm lie to you not. This is a developing story. Let's see it Before the Billions somehow ends up with another bit part in Life or Death. I'm gonna trip out if it happens.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next Saturday.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you. And I'm gonna send you an email Before the Billions too. Look out.
And I gotta send you an email of the recording.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Just I'll contact you first, and then we'll work out how you submit the recording.
Yeah, can I just send like a? Oh, yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll work it out. Appreciate you. All right. I'm going through the chat. Anything you see here? We're winding down, everybody. So, any final comments from Raheem or Chef as we wind down?
Yeah, I was looking forward to this all week long. After we did the table read, I said, "Oh hell yeah, oh yeah!" So I can't wait, man. I'm ready for next week. Let me get that script, man. Let me get that script.
Yeah. For sure. Raheem, anything?
Nah, I'm all good. Okay.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to receiving the recordings from everybody. You guys know we have our routine going. I'm going to clue you into it Before the Billions as well. And I'm going to send you something that I appreciate what you've been able to do here for us tonight as well. So yeah, looks like if we don't have anything else in the comments, we got a lot of people just giving us the applause and the props. We got Victor in the house. What's happening, bro? Glad you made it in as well. And what I'll do is, you guys know the way I end my all of my streams is with my outro, and I always appreciate it when you all as we roll out, I like to get those, those comments, letting everybody, say peace and goodbye and all the positivity. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Tonight was a great night. Thank you so much to all of you. Special shout out to all the mods. Sophia, always holding it down. Vaughn, always holding it down. And each and every one of you that supports us every week. Yeah, I saw you here, Chef. I'll just bring you back up. Looks like you dropped off for a quick second.
No, my mouse dropped off the table and clicked off the screen. So I had to jump back in. We good.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I just have to give those shouts out here. Sophia, always. And you getting that personal shout out. You are all y'all as well.
Blue
Eye. So full of positivity and love. Adrian, respect, appreciate man that does laundry. Yeah, I got laundry to do too.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good stuff. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out. Go ahead, everybody. We're gonna catch y'all next time, and I look forward to it.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, y'all. I appreciate you guys for coming out. Love
Good
is
night.
love. Peace, love, and light. See you every Saturday. Let's go.
Wow.